Hello everyone, welcome back to another Tomato Sauce stream. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit weird. We're going to be starting off with your generic Duel Links rush ladder. We were going to play some speed, but I haven't cogged yet in rush, and I do kind of just have the itch to play rush. And the issue I have with speed was I wasn't really enjoying Despia that much. Which is a bit of a shame, because I do quite like the branded cards, but the actual Despia deck, as it is in Duel Links, I'm not a big fan of. I think it doesn't help as well that it's absolutely everywhere, and I don't really enjoy mirrors that much, so having to just play the mirror again and again and again, not super engaging. Plus, in speed, especially when you're in gold and low platinum, you play against the worst decks, right? People are just playing their pet decks, or people are just playing random piles of stuff, and it's just I'm not really learning the meta by doing so. So I do want to play a little bit more rush, because I still, again, really like rush. The only issue with rush right now is we don't really have anything new. The latest product we got introduced Metarian as an updated deck. And then, obviously the Gakuto Warrior stuff, but, that didn't really end up becoming anything. Obviously, Shady is huge, but, Shady isn't a deck, right? Shady is a tool you put into decks. So it's it's not exciting, right? It's exciting from a, oh, the meta is developing, the meta is evolving standpoint, but it's not exciting in a, oh, the ladder's going to be full of all these brand new decks. Because, I mean, if you play Rush Ladder, you're still playing against, what, spellcasters a lot of the time. Heroes have seen quite a big uptick, so now heroes are quite popular as well. You still don't really run into that many Light Galaxy. You will occasionally, but especially I think the further through the month you get, the fewer and fewer you'll find. Again, occasionally you'll find a baseball, occasionally you'll find a Dark Galaxy, but for the most part it's always pretty standard. That's normal, right? Even in, I don't want to say, it kind of depends. The higher up in ranks you get on speed, I think it does become very similar, where the higher rank you get, the more Despia you run into, the more Utopia you run into. So obviously it used to be heroes, it's just the whole thing, it's this whole thing. But after that, after we've played a little bit of ladder, we want to at least get our 3 games done for Shawsies to get the rewards for the way to scramble, because we've got to get a Papillon. We've all got to get a Papillon. You guys in chat, you better make sure you got your Papillons. But after that, we are going to be moving over to the Japan exclusive Rush Switch game that goes into Go Rush, and we are going to be doing a bit of Reverse Masochist. So for anyone that doesn't know, Reverse Masochist is you've probably heard of Master Duel Masochist, which was started by Simo, and loads of other people have also copied it. It's going to be sort of like that, except in a single player game and in reverse. But we'll kind of explain that as we get to it. But for now, let's see what we got to chat. We have United for Eternity. Yeah, baby, Tomato Stream. Hello, United. Welcome. We have Hikari in the chat. We should always exclamation mark Hikari. We've always got to shout Hikari out. Always one of the best Rush Duel content creators there is. Did recently do the Rush Duel character tier list, and some of it was correct. So you have to give props where that is. But hello, Hikari. We have Duan in the chat. Hello, Duan. Welcome. Speed is no more. Again, I like speed. I think when I do go back to speed, I think I'm going to go back to dinosaurs. Because I think I just vibe with dinosaurs more. Even if I know the deck is weaker, I think I just have more fun playing it. So I think we will be doing that when we do eventually go back to it. Hello, Tomato Sauce. Hello. We have Gunkin, Suship, Shari, bullying Dark Magician players. I mean, basically, right? We did what? We beat up Ra, Dark Magician, just random stuff, right? There was a Gladiator Beast player that immediately scooped. It's just I don't know, man. It's very strange. It's very strange. Well, play Metarian then. I did play a decent chunk of Metarian. So there are daily Japanese point battles going on, and I did take a Metarian deck to a couple of those. The problem is they're not anywhere near as popular as Nanao's. So there was only 8 people there, so you ended up just having the same matchups again and again. Now, I did get quite fortunate in that I queued into Whiner a ton. Whiner obviously being a, like, world's competitor. So one of the better players in Japan. He's won, I believe he won 2 different GRFs. So I got some actually decent practice against a really strong player, which was really good, really beneficial. I was like, oh, I'm getting to really learn this matchup. This is feeling really, really good. But because I did that, and then obviously I used those, or at least some of those recordings for the video, I didn't end up playing a ton of Atari on an actual ladder. So, easy. Some of it. Yeah, some of it was right. I think Hikari rates Asuka, Asana, Mimi, Manya, like a lot of like the really good characters she rates really, really low. And then she rates some of like the really crap characters like Dinois or Dinois, whatever that character's name is. And the other Belgarian that works for Zuijo that has another deck that isn't real, really highly, and I don't know why, because they are terrible side characters. But you know, you're entitled to your opinion. Yeah, I love watching Dinos. Dylan and you are Dino Bros. Yes, I've also been watching a lot of Dylan lately. Dylan is Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, in case anyone doesn't know. And I've been watching his, obviously his Rush stuff, because yeah, Rush, of course, I'm gonna be interested in that. But then I started watching a little bit of his watch-alongs. He's doing a watch-along of all of the different Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. He's currently in the middle of Battle City, and I haven't actually watched DM in Japanese before, so I got to experience that, and oh my god, it is so good, man. Like, it's part of it's nostalgia, right? But part of it is just going back and watching DM again. DM is so good. It's so good. Like, the tension, the characters, the cinematography of, like, zooming in on a character's, like, face and then, like, seeing their eyes twitching as they're, like, talking about how they're gonna, like, deal with each other's stuff. And then they do the whole, like, you know, oh, I'll attack you. And then it's like, haha, you thought that you would defeat me, but in actual fact, it is you who will lose. And it's just like, it's so good. It's so good. It's actually so good. It's something you just don't get with any of the other series. I think DM is, like, it's really special in that regard. But yeah, after watching that, I'm now really jonesing to watch more Vrains. So I'm thinking about starting up the Vrains watch-along again. But it'll probably be on Wednesdays. I don't think we can do it on Tuesdays, but I'm really, really excited to do that. I just want to watch more Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime is just really, really good, and I just want to watch more, and I think that's what it is, really. But yeah, dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. Absolutely love the dinosaurs. The issue I had with dinosaurs before was a lot of people were playing very specifically Lava Golem, but I think that started to fall off a little bit. There's not as many Nouvelles, there's not as many Utopia, and the Utopias that are there aren't necessarily playing Lava Golem. The only issue now is I think Despy is going to be a really horrible matchup for dinos, but we'll see how it goes. Hi there, you're grinding Rush today, I guess. Hello, Fee-Fi-Fo. So we are playing some Rush ladder, and then we're going to be doing some Switch game. So it's going to be a Rush day. It's very much a Rush day. We have Luis Fernando. Hi, chat. Hi, my favorite streamer. Oh yeah, Hikari is... Well, she's not on the screen anymore, but she's over, like, that way. Expect something about the new box. I wouldn't expect anything yet, because... I mean, I could take a look and see if anything's been leaked, but I'm pretty sure we're not expecting anything. Yeah, there's been nothing leaked yet. I would expect we'd wait until the next core update. When is... The next core update should be soon. Was this not a core update? I guess this wasn't a core update. I don't know when the next core update's going to be. Probably after Wave Duel Scramble will be the next core update. So that would be when we would see leaks. Take that back. Dinwa and Muda are goats. Oh, they are really not. I'm sorry, they're just not. And then, like, there's some characters that I really rate really highly and I really enjoy. Anytime they're on screen, there's, like, a big smile on my face. And that's things like Bocchi. Like, Bocchi is such... Like, he's a very minor character, but every time he's on screen, I'm like, yeah, Bocchi's here. Like, Bocchi, every line that comes out of his mouth is fantastic. He's, like... He's just funny and cool, which is, like, really difficult to pull off. And his deck is awesome. It is a crime that he only got, like, 1 or 2 duels. Like, Bocchi should have way more duels. It's so good. So, because of that, I will always rate Bocchi, like, really, really highly. The new Chronicles anime didn't hit the way it should, IMO. I am of a similar opinion. I liked it. I did not think it was particularly exceptional in any way. I'm still looking forward to seeing the next stuff that they bring out. But especially considering how short they are and how long it is between them coming out, I expect more. So I'm a bit disappointed by it, personally. Is that Whistling Bird in the chat? Oh, Mr. Tomato, which decks would you bring to Worlds? Which decks would I take to Worlds? Right, personally, I think the big four are obvious, right? I think it would be surprising if the majority of players did not take Light Galaxy, Spellcasters, Heroes, and Red Boot. And then for the fifth deck, I think that's where we're going to see a lot of variation. I personally would probably take Baseball. Baseball was in a weird spot where it is both really bad into Shady because Shady messes up Grand Slam Dragon. But it is also really good into Shady because you can play Order and spam out Volcano Attack Dragon and just ignore Shady altogether. So, like, it's a really weird, like, interesting place it finds itself in the meta, where, like, it's kind of good, but also kind of bad. I don't know. Wait, was the fourth Red Boot? Yeah, Red Boot. 100% Red Boot. Red Boot is still a really, really strong deck. I think a lot of people expected it to be, like, complete garbage. I think Red Boot is still probably the fourth strongest deck in the game, straight up. Like, after that, it becomes, like, a real rat race between Metarian, like, Jointech, even though that sounds weird coming up my mouth, Baseball, Dark Galaxy. Like, they're all kind of, they're all there, and any of them could take that fifth spot, but, like, I don't know. None of them, like, seem particularly stand out above the rest. I think the big problem with Chronicles anime is that it's once a month. By the time you watch an episode, you'll probably be hyped for a week, and then the next episode, you've forgotten most of it. Well, that's the thing. Why not just make them longer? And if that requires more time, then just wait longer between releasing them. I don't know. It just seems weird to me. Bocce versus Neanderthal was an open goal in terms of the duel we should have gotten. Yes. And both those decks are so cool as well. Agree they should have made it a week like the other anime. I get it requires more work, but just plan and develop it, to me, all made at the same time, or make the Chronicles. Yeah, and basically, that's how I look at it as well. I think Light Galaxy, Hero, and Spellcaster are must in every lineup. Red Boot probably should be in every lineup, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone doesn't bring it. Yes. I mean, that's why I specifically phrased it as I would be surprised if the majority of players don't bring those four. I think there will be, for sure, one or two at least players that don't bring Red Boot. But I would be surprised if, like, at least 5 people weren't on Red Boot. Like, that. I mean, 4 to, like, cover bases, but 5 is what feels good. So which would work then with Tactical card? So Tactical, like, it's bait, right? Unless you get cute with it, right? Unless you're deliberately working around, like, trying to specifically get specific Tactical cards in. Like, Fusion is an obvious one. Then it is Shiny Shady. And then the last one, I think, is probably a toss-up depending on what deck you bring. So my gut is saying Imperial Order. Not Imperial Order. That's Secret Order. Imperial Order is a completely different card. Imperial Order. Secret Order. We'll get there. We'll get there. The brain's slowly warming up, okay? The brain's slowly warming up. So Secret Order or Star Restart, depending on what your fifth deck is going to be, is where my gut goes. Unless you've been cooking something weird and you're going to catch everyone off guard with something really interesting. Then the third tactical card's going to be up in the air, right? Exactly. Imagine if it came to Rush, mate. Imagine. The secret is out. It was Imperial all the time. Could you imagine? Have Curse too. So Curse is a weird card. I think Curse can be used as a tactical card, for sure. I don't know how many decks you would include a playset of Curse in. Like, I don't think you play Curse in, like, Galaxy, realistically. I think it's a bit of a meme. You can play it in Heroes, but again, if your opponent is playing around Curse, then Curse kind of becomes dead, unless you draw it exactly on turn 2 and your opponent isn't playing around. I don't know, Curse just feels like, at the very highest level, players should be playing around it, and therefore the value of it goes down. And theoretically, these are the, or 8 of the, strongest players in the world. So, they shouldn't be, like, falling for Curse. So, I don't know, it's a weird one. I personally think one of the better ways to use Curse is to, or would be, to include, like, one copy in, like, 3 or 4 different decks to constantly keep your opponent guessing if they have to play around it. But that doesn't really work very well under the tactical rule, like, under the world's rules. So, it makes it a bit more weird to have it work like that. I've recently got disillusioned with Duel Links. It's becoming less and less of what I want anime related. Just feels more and more power creep instead. If I wanted that, I'd play Master Duel or TCG. I agree to a certain extent. For me, I really liked Duel Links. The reason I got into Duel Links originally, obviously this was like back when it first came out, was because I wanted an online client to play the game. On top of that, I personally played during GOAT format, during GX, during Edison format. Those were the formats that I played and really, really enjoyed. So as the game kind of went past those and became something that I was like, yeah, like I don't dislike this game, but I prefer the older game compared to where the new direction of the game's going. Like playing Duel Links was like, oh, this is like playing the older game. And one of the interesting things they did was they, especially at the very, very beginning, they avoided cards that just outright destroyed cards, right? When the game first came out, combat tricks were like, attack goes up, attack goes down, right? It was enemy controller, change something to defense position. It was security orb, change something to defense position. There was a lot of these cards that were just like, they didn't give us like Sakuretsu armor. They didn't give us widespread at the start. And because of that, it meant the game felt very different to how it felt playing the physical game. And then that's where I think the strengths came in, where you would get a similar experience to what you played originally in like the older versions of the game, but in a brand new way that was very exciting. Then, on top of that, you have the fact that they introduced skills. Now, skills and obviously a different release cadence meant that anime decks became more prevalent, and I really, really like that. Obviously, that was the direction they deliberately were going into, because you play as a anime character, the anime characters had specific skills unique to them, so they wanted it to feel like you're playing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. And that's really cool. I really like that as well, because that, again, that adds that nostalgia feeling, that adds that, I really like this character from the show, but his deck is ass, but now with a skill, I can actually play his deck, and it's not garbage. So that also felt really, really cool. But then there's also the third factor of decks that were never ever good in the TCG being viable and tournament winning, possibly tier 1 decks in Duel Links. I think that was another like really underrepresented part of the game. Now the problem is, sometimes that stuff just didn't really work out. Like there'd be an anime deck that was still really bad, and you're like, well, I haven't got my fantasy of being able to play the anime deck and it be good. Sometimes a deck that was bad in TCG comes out in Duel Links and it's still bad in Duel Links, and you're like, you had an opportunity to make this deck really cool by giving it a really strong skill, and you just did nothing, which is just disappointing. So now I'm just like, I was looking forward to this deck coming out, which like I had some casual fun with in TCG, and now it's in Duel Links and they just haven't done that. I'm like, come on guys, what are we doing here? And then there's the exact opposite end of the spectrum of when an anime deck gets too much support. So the best example of this is probably, it's going to be like the Onomatopoeia skill for Yuma. Then obviously we have the current version of Utopia as well. Then there's like the Dragonic Contact hero deck, where like these decks just get given these like absolutely ridiculous skills that makes them like easily the best deck in the game, and then it like power creeps everything else out of the format, and then the only way now to play your like lower powered decks is just to say, screw it, I'm gonna play this anyway, and just kind of hope you don't run into those like overtuned decks on ladder, or you have to like put specific techs in so that you can keep up. And then even in a weird way, after Dragonic Contact like kind of fell off, players kept it around by putting floodgates in to stop the other stronger decks. So, like, it was like a really toxic deck that people didn't like playing against. And then in order to stay relevant, they made it more toxic. And I'm just like, come on, guys. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What about Metarian as the 5th deck? As anti-warrior spellcaster Inhibitor Dragon? The problem with Metarian is it is very luck dependent. Metarian, even though it did just get a load of new tools, is still at the mercy of if you don't find the pieces, you don't get to do a lot. And it's also having a problem where it doesn't get to like OTK that often. Usually Metarian's wins are off the back of your opponent not being very good or your opponent bricking. Then Metarian gets to like shine. Because the way that Metarian tends to win is you need to like build a board. You need to like get like 1 or 2 fusion monsters out and then get a bunch of trap cards. And then you're set up now. And now it's very hard for you to lose, right? Because as soon as you get the bosses out, the bosses are going to give you advantage every single turn. You're going to have Victor Star to flip cards up. That's going to easily allow you to deal with your opponent's board and get damage in. You're going to have a Shura Star, which can constantly pop your opponent's like board, and it just keeps dismantling it again and again. And then once you get your traps down, you get your Shadies, you get your Legend Trap behind those, it's then very difficult for your opponent to break that board. But the problem is you don't always get to that stage. If you don't manage to get there, the deck just kind of falls apart. And I think that's why I specifically wouldn't take it. I think there will be a handful of Metarian at World. I think I wouldn't be shocked if there was like, you know, 3, 4 Metarians, 5 maybe at a stretch. Like that wouldn't be out of, you know, that wouldn't surprise me. But I personally wouldn't play it unless someone comes up with a build that just like feels really good. Yep, you're old, we get it, play the game already. Hello, Manicist, welcome. I mean, basically, we keep yapping until people, like, stop asking questions, right? And then we play. That's how this goes. But we are here to yap, exactly. Duel Links made 2 massive missteps, in my opinion, adding cards that no anime characters ever used, i.e. Despia, and the introduction of reliance and skills. So, I disagree. I think having cards that anime characters didn't use is fine. My issue is when those decks become the strongest decks, right? I have no issue with Despia being in the game, but I don't like Despia and Shadow being the 2 strongest decks in the game, and then like down an entire tier, you get to like a Crowler deck and God, what was his name from Arc 5, the Speedroid guy? Euro? I forget his name. I didn't really like him in Arc 5, if I'm being honest. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel like I would always like to see an anime deck be a tier 1 deck, right? Ideally, in my world, the non-anime decks are like tier 2 at best. But at the same time, I don't really have a problem with them being tier 1. I just don't like it when they're like undisputedly the best decks. Yugo, yes, Yugo. Definitely not Yugi. Hello, Tomato on full green screen. I mean, we don't actually have a green screen. It's just my camera is very good at working out what isn't, like, me and just deleting it. So we just have a setting on our camera that just gets rid of it. But I think it's a specific program we have because we have a very good graphics card. So our graphics card is working overtime to get rid of the background at the moment. But welcome on in, Hunter. What if the opponent shadies your 1 or 2 fusions? Well, I mean, if they do that, then you're in a pretty bad spot, right? Like, then what do you do, realistically? It literally comes down to, if you get shadied as you're trying to set up, you need a shady to protect your now shadied cards, right? It's a weird, like, arms race. The problem with Metarian is it doesn't get guaranteed fusion every turn, like good fusion decks. Yes, you have a skill that gives you a 3+2. You have a play set of cards you can run that help you dig for fusion, or at least get it into the graveyard, which, like, can be really helpful. And you do have full Metarian, not full Metarian, you have Imaginary Leading Actor, which mills you a ton of cards and can get you that fusion back to your hand. The problem there is, Leading Actor is sort of your choke point, where a lot of the time you'll like go into Leading Actor, and then if your opponent like, I don't know, flips it down or trap holes it. Trap hole is like the most devastating thing ever for Leading Actor. It just makes it feel like you're even further behind. And if you're playing 2 or 3 copies of Leading Actor, you will in at least a decent number of games, open a hand of like multiple copies of it and just be unable to get it on the board. And it just feels really, really bad sometimes. So like, I don't think Matarian is in like an awful spot. I just think it needs a new skill that makes getting the fusions out easier. The issue is, if they get a new skill, because of how powerful the quality of the rest of the cards are, now they have Reactor, Leading Actor, and they have Script, that now makes it feel a little bit like, if they had a good skill, that deck might be a bit bonkers. It's sort of like Heroes, right? Heroes, I think most people would agree, Heroes could do with a new skill, but Hero is doing so well right now without a new skill. If you gave them a new skill, they'd be bonkers. And I feel like Matarian is in a similar boat, where if you gave them a really good skill, they would suddenly just become like a tier 1 deck, like immediately, and be absolutely incredible. Hello, Ursus, welcome, welcome. Can I shady you, Hikari? That's what does that even mean? Exactly. What were you ladder with today? I'm planning to play a little bit of baseball. I just want to play some baseball, just because it's fun. I just want to play some fun baseball. That's the plan. We're going to just play some baseball on the ladder. That's what we're going to do. Play Rush Duel and use the trap against you. Time to play back row removal. Agreed, anime should be tier 1. Give me imaginary arc turnover, and the work is done. Matarian Bros win back. Pyro has never felt better than Matarian for me lately. Has felt better than Matarian for me lately. I'm actually in a similar boat, because I've also been playing a little bit of Pyro. I think Pyro still feels really good. The only problem is, if your opponent works out they can just set cards, you're still in the exact same boat Pyro's always been in, where it's just like, how am I dealing a lot of damage here? And then it's like, okay, well, am I playing Tribute to the Doomed? Am I playing Compulse to specifically get rid of your monsters so I can get a little bit of damage in? Am I playing Stop Defense? Am I just going to rely on Curse and just hope my opponent isn't playing around it? Like, there's a lot of these, like, weird little intricacies with Pyro. But I think if Pyro just had a card that allowed them to just, like, get piercing, like, on a body. Like, if they just had, like, a monster that's just, like, is a piercing samurai, right? If Pyro had a piercing samurai, I'd be like, Pyro, tier 2 deck minimum. Incredible deck. Because the skill is so good. It's still such a good skill. No, true. I play 3 leading actor and I never brick. I watched you brick yesterday, Hikari. I don't know what you're lying about me. Come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? So Cyber Matarian it is. Are we OTKing? We're never OTKing. I am having quite fun with Earth Dragons right now, to be honest. I mean, that's good. I mean, if you're enjoying it, that's especially... Earth Dragons as well. If you're playing... the board wipe card, Dragonic Pressure, can be very, very powerful, especially because you can also just use... You can basically, like, cheat out Slayer, pop back row, use just another back row removal, for example, then get the back row... Oh, the back row. Get the Dragonic Pressure out, wipe the board, like, drop an order, bam, and just, like, OTK out of nowhere, and it can feel really, really good. So I think that can be a really, really strong deck. Where is Tomato with the sauce for noodles? Noodles is basically Pyro. It's just, you just play the new Pyro skill, and you just put some noodles in, and that's basically just what it is. NA is good in Pyro too, for the big damage next turn with Salamander's debuff. Yes, I think that's the big thing, is you always, when you're playing Pyro, again, either you're putting a load of, like, mid cards in your deck to try and force damage in, or you have to wait for your opponent to, like, fall into your trap. You need to wait for them to go aggressive, hope that you survive it, and then kill them. Because the other issue is that Shady is a really weird card in Pyro. Because it's like, your opponent summons a board, okay, well, this is going to OTK me. Let's say, like, you summon out an Eternal, for example. I'll flip it down, and now you're back to square one of I still can't get damage in because I flipped your monster face down. And so it's just like, it's really weird. And you also, obviously, if they're face down, you're going to get the advantage off of Salamander as well. Orb Fusion. I mean, Orb Fusion is fantastic, but it's like, when are we going to get it? Do you think they would potentially give us Orb early? Because Orb, if I recall... Let's jump over here quick. Well, that's not helpful. I mean, that is kind of helpful, but I wanted to see... No, that's wrong. That one. Perfect. Is Orb... How generic is Orb? Because to make Orb, you needed very specific... So it's a fire attribute pyro monster. That's easy. An aqua or thunder monster. So already you can't play this in the pyro deck because I think it locks you purely to pyro. Then top card it to the graveyard, choose a face-up monster on your field. So that's the other issue, is that this affects just any face-up monster, which means this is kind of generic, which can be a bit nutty. But like the rest of this effect is crazy, right? A monster inflicts piercing, and then you can place a spell trap on your opponent's field on top of the owner's deck. Like both of those effects are so good. They're so good. I'm not using pressure. I can pass my list if you want to try or cook more. Deck plays good versus shady. I mean, you can ping me the list if you want. We'll have a look at it. But obviously, we're not going to be doing much with it today. Is there going to be Matari in stream finally? So we're planning to play baseball today. I mean, we can play Matari if that's what people want us to play. I was just going to play something for fun. So, like, we can totally play that instead. I just really like baseball. That's what, that's all it really comes down to. Let's have a look. What was this list that we were playing? Yeah, I don't really like this list. I don't really know what to tweak in it, is the issue. And that should be a compulse. Either that or this becomes a... No, that has to be compulse. It has to be compulse. Like, the only real flex spot in here is Curse for me. You could put it in the Disco deck, Matarian, with Fusion Deal or other cool skills. Nah. I also like Baseball. I like TSA Matarian. I do like TSA Matarian as well. Just being able to recycle, I think, is really good. And it also can get you some massive damage in if you combine it with full Matarian. I mean, it means taking out Curse, but I don't really mind Curse. I was trying out Curse. We were trying it out multiple copies for a bit because we were trying to play it into Shady, but it didn't come up as much as I would have liked. The problem is, the issue I have is, I think this deck doesn't work very well if you don't play all these traps. And I think you also need the Barrage of Steals to deal with your opponent's shit. And then you have to play Fusion, because the deck doesn't work without it. And then Star Restart seems almost mandatory. And then Reincarnation is mandatory. And so, like, I'm sat here like, I want to play Script. But I just don't have room. This is the problem. This is the issue I always have. Volt had a neat Gaia build with Amazing Dealer and Essel. I mean, that's pretty cool. Does it still work with Matarian, though? Recycling is good, but if you play lots of spells already, yeah. I use 3 Curse to make Ashura do more. Can clear things that are too big. Yeah, I think the only problem I have with Curse is, again, sometimes your opponents will just play around it. So, like, it gets very strange. But like I say, I want to play, I really want to play Talents. I want to play Imaginary Art Talents, like, really bad, but I have no room for it. I just have no room. No beam, unbelievable. Nah, we got compulsory. We got compulsory. Everyone loves compulsory. Right, we'll try this out for a bit. We're only going to be playing a few games of this anyway, so we'll jump in and play this for a little bit, and we'll just see if we brick. Fingers crossed we don't. But the other thing I did kind of want to mention is we did see this, and Baj was posting this around, and obviously I just got this like as a video. So this was MBT did a 24-hour stream, and during that stream he basically had I think it was a donation incentive to play Rush Duel, or play Duel Links specifically. Obviously he decided to play Rush Duel, and you know the donation incentive was met, so he went and played it, and he seemed to have a pretty good time with it. The only problem was like his like introduction in the video to like playing Duel Links was like, yeah, so Duel Links is like a really bad like version of Yu-Gi-Oh that was like never really good. And I was like, oh my heart. I'm sure we don't need to keep a card in hand for Shady. This is fine. I'm being super greedy. We're being super greedy, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Compulsory doesn't boost your Ashura to 12k. Yeah, but we don't need to, like, cheese wins. We'll just get wins natty. Neg is better IMO. Can keep your fusions more often. Making form... That's not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout. We might try that after this. Because I don't dislike Negate Attack. I think Negate Attack is a really cool card. And I think in some metas it can be really good. It's a weird one though, right? Because if Compulse hits like a Eternal, it feels really good. But I suppose it kind of depends. Well, the other issue is that like if your opponent's playing Plasma or Burst, it's going to feel really awful as well. Right, he barrages our barrage. Summons Sword Dancer. Because he just got Fusion as the last card in hand. Yeah, okay. So we are already quite far behind. We can catch up very easily, though. I assume he's going to pop a back row. Even if we kept a card in hand, I mean, we'd have to flip down a Sure Star, I think. But it would be very awkward still. Okay, that goes the Shady. That's fine. We get to keep a monster. I mean, Sword Dancer doesn't do a ton for us in this situation. We still don't actually have access to Fusion. So we could dump. I guess it doesn't matter what we dump. We're never having a draw hit anyway. So I think I'm actually just going to dump Actor. The issue is we have to just kind of pray that we hit the right thing here. Because we really, really need to find Fusion. If we don't find Fusion, we're in like a really bad situation. I think we still have to go for it. Like, if we just let him have a turn with a Sure Star, and he just gets, like, another free pop, and he gets to, like, build up more board, we just lose. So I still think this is correct. Okay. We just absolutely have nothing. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason we don't like Metarian. Because if we don't find a Fusion, we can't play the game. We're halfway through the deck and we still not found a Fusion. And now he gets to just absolutely pop off here. Like, he gets to do everything. He gets to set up a back row. He gets to summon out a second Fusion. He's probably going to draw two. Yeah, we are absolutely cooked. We are absolutely cooked. But this is the issue is, this doesn't feel like we did, like, a misplay. This is just... Like, the only thing you could argue is that we could have not summoned out the full Matarian and just set. And we could have flipped down the Assura Star. Flipping down the Assura Star doesn't change anything, because it still has 2500 defense, so we can't change anything with that. If, And I mean, yeah, I don't think... It still doesn't change anything if we don't summon this. Like, we're still in the exact same boat. So this is just, like... Like, again, it feels like we haven't done anything wrong, but we're just really far behind and we've kind of already lost the game. Same old Matarian. Cool turd. Hey, human Portuguese dub fan. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, he's just going to absolutely destroy all of our back row. So we're just going to have nothing. Right, if he doesn't set back row, we might be okay. If he sets back row, we are just cooked. Because if he sets a Shady up, and we just have, like, nothing, like, what do we do? Right, he needs to summon out an Actor here, and then Fuse. Wait, what? Oh, you're going to get 3200 damage in. No? Oh, okay, we're doing this. Ah, okay, this makes sense. Yeah, we are so fucked. So he pops a face down, attacks over that, and then attacks over the other one. Oh, no. Yeah. Pops, pops. Attack, attack. Unless he ignores the back row. If he ignores the back row, he just wins, right? Cool game. I cut Barrage entirely for talents, fix the consistency issues for me. Yeah, but then what do you do when your opponent uses a trap card and you lose the game immediately? Because that is just going to happen. Okay, well he through. Oh no, he couldn't have won. He couldn't have won anyway, because he would have needed 2 activations of Formatarian. So the maths was completely off anyway. I mean, we have an imaginary actor left. Can we find a fusion finally? I mean, we have a fusion now. We still haven't drawn our legend spell, which is annoying, because it now means we have to do it that way. I mean, this is quite nice here. I was hoping we could naturally draw the monster reincarnation, so we could activate the skill after shuffling it back in, but that's not happening. Two fusions, 2 of those. What's the best way to do this? We could reduce him by 2,000. Do that. He doesn't have any face downs. I could tribute both, summon that, use the effect. Mill 3 is kind of sketch. Ideally, we want to fuse first so we can get the fusion back. Does getting the fusion back even matter? I don't know if it does. Tribute 2, summon that, use the effect, or we summon, use, but then getting out, what does Ashura Star even accomplish here? Could attack over that with it. Swing over that. I have to discard a card as well. Summon, tribute both of those for that, use the effect, get that back. I'd have to then just summon that anyway. I don't think it matters. I think we're just going to do it like this. Ashura plus Vitcher reduce the other, maybe? I'm trying to see if there's a lethal line, but I don't think there is one. I think it has to be Retro, though. Wait, was this not a baseball? We got peer pressured into doing this instead. Yeah, I was hoping... Like, I'm one body away from doing a bigger play where we can also use... Formatari and Ashura Star, but... Unfortunately, that's just not coming together, so... So this is still going to be lower, so it still makes sense to... flip this one down. I don't think it's worth taking back Actor, right? How many star restarts do we have left? They're all gone. Which means now we actually need Actor. I don't think we can take 2 actors, though. I'm going to leave this in hand. Because if it gets popped, I think we're super dead. Mind you, if he just, like, gets a Formatarium, we're just dead anyway. Let's see what he does. If we had a Legend Trap, if this was a Legend Trap, I'd be feeling pretty good. Especially because he's already used all of his Barrage of Steel. He's only used 1 fusion. He's used all of his star restarts. He's seen 2 copies of Leading. But he does still have all the fusions in the world. Couldn't you have copied attack with full than TSA? So I could have done that. I could have got 32 plus 18, which would have been 5,000 damage. So it would have been 400 more damage. And I wouldn't have killed both of his board. Another talent comes down. Okay. I mean, it literally comes down to, does he... Oh, is he... Oh, I think I see what's happening. He's going to recycle... It comes down to, has he got another full Metarian in the extra? Metarian Ideal, it's called Ultimate Bond. I don't think so. Sets back row. Summons Serpainter. Uses Fusion. Okay. I mean, you have to kill Serpainter, right? That you have to flip Serpainter down unless the 2 cards in hand are having a big impact here. You can't play these cards, otherwise you lose. Unless you have some way to kill me. Straight to battle. But now any 1400 and I win. Why wouldn't you flip down Serpainter? I'm so confused. I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it. If bro's gonna throw, we will absolutely take it. Or Serpainter. It's Victor Star, not Serpainter, but... Go get him, champ! He decked out. Well, if we end, he doesn't lose immediately. So we still want to, like, kill. The thing is, if you do that play, you have to flip down my Serpainter. Because if you flip down... Like, if you leave Vitristar, what does Vitra do on his own? He doesn't do anything. Or 7-Star Road. The problem with 7-Star Road is it requires you to put so many cards in your deck, and Metarium requires you to put so many cards in your deck. I mean, you could crash. It changed nothing. I guess. But, like, one is literally does nothing unless I have gun. The other one lets me flip you over, and I don't even lose my guy. So, like, he still made the wrong decision. It's Luke. Because he's playing the cringe skill. Hey, look who it is. Did we just immediately drop Monster Reincarnation? Surely that's not correct. I really want the draw too. But yeah, we're gonna play this duel. We're gonna play one more duel, and then we're gonna move over to do Masochist. Wait, that's way cooler. That's way cooler than... Oh, yeah, no, I take it back. He's still playing the dragon. Okay. How do we want to do this? I mean, I think we still just... I can't even activate that until I have a card in the graveyard. So I'd have to activate it, put that in the graveyard, use that, discard, get that back. I guess this is still fine. I have been lied to. Alright, we'll go Metarian Script. We'll send Les Acteurs. We are going to drop the Reincarnation. I mean, it's a -1, but, like, it's fine. Alright, there's Fusion. Let's get rid of that. Do we just make another one? Because of the deck he's playing, I am going to make another one. So the logic is, he's playing a deck that is going to continuously just wipe my back row again and again and again. So because of that, I don't want to just like set a bunch of stuff and have like good setup for next turn. I would rather just make a big board. And if he's got like, I don't know. No, there's no reason. There's no reason to make full Matari here. We'll just do this. Yeah, if he has a like widespread ruin, like this is better to play around it. Oh, is it NA? Is it widespread? Bum 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 bum. Okay. Alright, what's the scary thing? If he makes a big scary fusion, that's kind of scary. Like a Mirror Gear Star, that's pretty rough. Boo! I feel like I've been lied to twice now. Why do you play Dragonic Slayer if you're not playing the Dragonic Slayer skill? This is the reason we committed to 2 big bodies, because you're not supposed to be playing the skill, you jerk. Okay, so we're losing both of these. That's not the end of the world. The problem is how much damage we're taking, because we might just be so far behind that we're just gone. I'll take the alternate win con of opponent PCs. I'll take it. Epic bait. 2800 was enough for the skill anyway. I mean, yeah. Excellent. I cannot, like, describe how much I dislike playing against that dragon deck with Mirror Gear Star. Pre-Mirror Gear Star, I actually really like it. Post-Mirror Gear Star, I despise that deck so much. I actually despise it. IRL damage by Natarian. Always get hit by the Natarian. Alright, Kratos from Mexico. Oh, this is what we were expecting. We've actually played 3 games, and we've played against 3 different decks. That's kind of insane. I have to admit, though, all 3 games we've played have been a bit wonky so far. Let's see if we can get, like, a... The wonkiness continues. Well, just wait for Zero Gears. Zero Gears is going to go so hard. I love the Zero Gears. Like, it's so, like... It's kind of disgusting, but it's only disgusting if it all kind of works. So, like, if it gets a skill, that deck could be kind of insane. Maximum Dragius when? The issue with Maximum Dragius is it's another, like, just big OTK thing. Do I flip this down? Is there a world in which flipping down this cat is the correct play? It stops him from getting, like, the absolute free Mega Plus. You know, screw it. Screw it. I'm going to flip down your cat. This could potentially keep him off of Seven's Road Witch. If we keep him off Seven's Road Witch, that keeps him off of Seven's Road Magician. If he wants to just hit me for 15, that's fine. Or is he going to tribute to summon out Seven's Road Magician? What did he search with the skill? He did search SRM. Okay, that's fine. We can have an SRM. He's got to have fusion. So one of those is fusion. I mean, yeah, we'll take 27. That's fine. Ow. Okay, that's quite nice. Alright, let's summon Reactor, see if there's a delay. No delay. Activate reactor. Put this back. Drop barrage of steel. So that's fusion. We know 100% that's fusion, so I don't really need to hit it. We got him. So I could just spin both of these away. Right, we'll go Serpainter. Fusion. Into Vritra. Spin them away. Is there any way to have lethal here? I don't think there is. Which is like so sad. I mean, we'll still go for it, right? I think we still always go for this. Yeah, I think this is always still the correct play. Shady or restart? I think restart is the take back here. Get rid of both of these. Go to battle. Get in for 56. Okay. So we got this set up. We've got traps. The issue is we don't have a card in hand, so our Shady isn't live. So we are just relying on Compulse. Roadstar. It's a good thing I've got Hikari in my corner. The Matarian Master just puppeting me. I suppose it's very on theme, isn't it? Are you playing Magic Juggler? Yes. He already knows we have the Compulse, so we don't need to hide it. I don't think we can afford to use it there. He just has. We just let him get the fusion, or the fusion. We let him get the SRM. There's nothing we can really do about that. Yeah, that's fine. TSA is annoying. Do we bounce now? Therefore, we can keep one of our guys around. I think I'm gonna do this. Okay, so that is the only scary card. We know that's fusion. Masochist run 1. We're going to start it after this. There she is. Alright. Normal summon reactor. Activate Barrage of Steel. We did it. But hello, Draco Kid. Welcome, welcome. Hikari wishes she was the Matarian Master? Yes, I wish. Now, Hikari's one of the better Matarian players. Come on, we all know this. We all know this to be true. She's one of the best Dark Galaxy players. She's one of the best Matarian players. The trick is, she just has to like the player who is playing the deck, right? As in, like, the duelist, the anime character that plays it. Well, I got to go. IRL stuff. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Thanks for dropping by, Fee5Fo. Hope you have a great day. And like we say, that is going to be it for that. Which means we're going to go ahead and pause the music. We're going to go ahead and swap on over. Look at this. Look at this. So, for anyone that doesn't know, we might actually have the audio play up a bit here. Let's see what happens. Oh. One moment. We're going to fix that. Alright, we'll come back over to Duel Links for a second while we fix it. We will go ahead and just sort that out. Because that is going to be deafeningly loud if we leave it like that. Yeah, this one. Alright, that's fine. That should be fine now, if I unmute. Right, what are we thinking? Is that loud? Is that quiet? Are we thinking we need quieter? We need louder? What are we thinking, guys? This is my voice. This is the volume of my voice when compared to the background. That's all right. Is that fine? Okay, cool. Perfect then. All right. So we do exclamation mark RRM. So Rush Reverse Masochist is a challenge run for Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel Dawn of the Battle Royale. Let's go Rush. Right, open packs until I have a legal deck. And then must play through the game with said deck, only getting to open new packs when I lose. So in a typical Masochist run, you would play on like the Master Duel ladder, right? And you only get to open packs when you win. So it's like, it's a grind in that regard. In this way, we have to keep playing with like a really, really bad deck until we lose, right? And so the objective is to end with as few losses as possible. That's what we're going to do. There's no Master Pack. There is not. Which is why what we're going to be doing is spinning a wheel. Also, you can get a look at all of my lovely bookmarked things down there. What are they called? Applications. So, what we're going to do is, we are going to spin packs and then open them like one at a time. We're going to see what we get. That's how we're going to do this. Because otherwise we would either have to force ourselves to like open bad packs, or we do the opposite and we would just pick the best packs, right? So we're going to just keep going like this. Thank you for the follow. Stay paid, Bari. Welcome. So we're going to spin our first one. I also don't know how loud this is going to be, so this might be loud. Okay, it's entirely mute, so it's fine. Alright, the first pack we're opening is going to be Illusion Strike Mirage Impact. So, we will go ahead, head over to the shop. The other issue is, we already have like a bunch of cards unlocked, so we're going to have to keep track of the cards that we actually pull here. So this is going to get a little bit funky, but we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Especially since we should only have a handful anyway. Alright, we are also going to use, for these, our bronze tickets, just to get a guaranteed rare, like a regular-ass pack, right? Right, what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to open up a separate spreadsheet here to make life easier for me. So that I can write down these cards. Alright. Let's see what we get. First pack. Seahorse Carrier, Counter Shield, Anchor Moray, Survival Swordfish, and Silver Wolf. I mean, not like the best start, but we're going to quickly just jot these down. Alright. So those are our first packs. These are our cards. Horse spotted. I mean, the issue is the horse at the moment doesn't really do anything. So we're going to kind of have to see how this goes. Alright, next pack. So that's 5 cards we have. Maximum Ultra Evolution. So this is the second maximum pack. So I have to find out which one it is. So it's this one, I believe. Because the first one is the nail pack, which is that one. So this is the second one. Okay. Maximum Hyper Evolution. Let's see what we get. I see Requiem. JP. He is opening packs. Water deck incoming. Mimi deck, let's go. Wheel doesn't include Overrush Pack 1 or the Comet. Yeah, we're not using the... We've specifically avoided the ones that are very reprint heavy and the ones that are like absolutely stuffed with legends. Because it's very easy, if we include all of those, to get like Dragius very, very quickly. This was a problem that me and Alex had before when we recorded a series where we were like opening like bonus packs, is it was very, very quickly able to just get like 3 copies of Dragius, 3 copies of SRM, and I think that'd be kind of boring. But hello, Brad, welcome. Oh, is this the JP version? How are you playing it? So this is an emulator. We would be playing this legit if we could, but this is a modification to make it a English game, right? So, all right. Sneezing Greedazals. Plantodon, or Platinodon, Scare Chest Scale, Constructor Resurrection is a really good trap card, but it's only going to be good if we actually have cards to go with it. Alright, let's have a look here. So, Sneezing Greed, we got Platinodon, we have Scare Chair, which is, I believe, a Sea Serpent as well. Yeah, it is a Sea Serpent. Constructor Resurrection and Roiled Hot Arrow, which is another really weird trap card. The issue is, I think we might run into a problem where a lot of our cards aren't going to be usable. We're going to have to see how this goes. Alright, next spin. We really want to see some Go Rush stuff here. Alright, we're going to Hyperspeed Rush Road, the very first pack. So this is a really, really strange pack. This has some of the highest highs and the lowest lows. So what we can actually do is we can take a look at the pack. This is the pack where we have Dragius. This is the Sevens Road pack. This is Yami Ruler. This is Prima Katana. There's a lot of like pretty good stuff in here. But like the bad cards in here are like unplayably bad. So this is going to be potentially a good one, but we'd have to get very lucky to get anything, like, worth anything in here. This version looks cool. Yeah, I do really like this game. Well, again, this is the first time I played it. I played the other Switch game. Petite Moth. Counter Cannonball. Ancient Turtle Protector. Little D. Road Magic Tempest. There we go. So that was our very much not a high roll. Not ideal, if we're being completely honest. Ancient Turtle Protector. Little D! And then Road Magic Tempest. I would like to not have to do this, but there's no way to delete the cards we already have. And the version of the game we have, which has like the DLC, gives you like 1 copy of every single card. So like we kind of have to jot down our own cards, which is like a little bit annoying. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Can you PvP with this? You can, but it's awkward. It's very awkward to do it. Is that Soramir I see in the chat? Pierce is a main box. You are in Duel Links. Reminder. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Send me this too. Yeah, I can send you everything you need to play this, but not right now. Not while we're streaming. But yes, send us this. You got Little D. It's perfect. 3 copies is a must. I was AFK. Did we get best card in the game? Draco the Tiny. We unfortunately have not gotten a Draco the Tiny yet. Let's go again. Come on, we want to see some Go Rush packs. Give me some Go Rush. We'll take any Go Rush pack. Fierce Thunderstorm. It's not one of the best packs. It does have some really good stuff in it. That is going to be this one. This is Fierce Thunderstorm. Yeah, so this does have the Limit 1 Thunderbolt in it. Let's see what we get. Come on, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Now, does that mean we're getting something good? Was that animation like something amazing? Fuzuzu. Vetior the Prevailing Wind. Scaredy Cats. Gate Gargoyle. That's not great, guys. That's not great. We have Fuzuzu. Viator the Prevailing Wind. The issue is some of these names are weird as well, so I've got to really keep up with that. Gate Gargoyle. And the level 5 Worker Warrior. Which is so bad. That is actually so bad. Alright. Back to the wheel. I made a Japanese account just for this game. My Switch news tab fused Portuguese and Japanese. What? Guys. Alright, guys. Requiem of Destruction, guys. Requiem of Destruction. Go Rush Pack. Go Rush Pack. Dark Galaxy Pack. This could be big. Just the common quality in here should be better. Like, if we go and take a quick gander, Abyss Soldier would be great. Like, any of these bosses would be fantastic. There's a decent trap card, decent spell card. We'll take any of these bosses. They're also completely fine. A lot of, like, higher attack monsters down here as well. Like, some more useful cards just in general. Come on, we can get something. We can get something good here. We can get something good. I believe. Recite the chant. That is not happening. Guys, I think we might have something good. Imagine that's like the worst you are in the box. I'm gonna call that's gonna be like a spell card, which is like very hyper specific. So Burst Ray Gunman, 1200 is actually not bad. 1500 Defender, we'll take that. We'll 100% take that. I don't think I've ever seen that Rush Duel card before. I'm looking at this, and this is not ringing any bells whatsoever. Iwakai Wave Shaft. Okay, 1500 Vanilla. That's actually good. That's actually really good. Bluetooth Burst Dragon is actually an amazing boss monster for right now. Right. Burst Ray Gunman. I was kind of hoping we would get some, like, stuff that isn't in... How do I spell this? Ich Yoistergard. Iwakai Wave Shaft. Heartless Hound. Striking Kaiken Knuckle. I don't know why I'm writing out its entire name, but I feel like I respect the card too much to not. And then Bluetooth Burst Dragon. So how many cards have we got so far? That is... Have I missed a card somewhere? If I put you down to here... Yeah, we've missed a card somewhere. We've lost a card. That's fine. But yeah, that is... What, 20? That's 19 cards? No. 24 cards. We have 24 cards. I don't know where we've lost the card. But that's fine. This was always going to happen. This was never going to be professional. So peak. Yes, we take Bluetooth. Duel Links card. Where's Meg? Mig-chan Maximum. Not in here, I'll tell you that much. Bluetooth are only good boss monster. Too powerful for this game. Or any game at all. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, let's go again. Ooh, come on. Again, we're hoping for like some Go Rush. Extra Transcend. Okay, Chaotic Omega Rising. Extra Transcend is the fusion pack, which would have been quite interesting. That's where like the Matarian stuff is. Chaotic Omega Rising. What is in Chaotic Omega Rising? That is... Is it this one? Oh, this is Genesis, isn't it? Master Road of Creation. It's not this one, right? Or is it? Is this Chaotic Omega Rising? It is. Omega Rising Chaos. Okay. So this is the baseball... There's like kind of bits and bobs of everything. This was like the follow-up fusion pack. Oh, there is some good Sea Serpent stuff in here. If we can get some good Sea Serpent stuff, we already have some of that. This pack is fine. What pack have Fusion Spell card? Is it only one? So the Fusion Spell card is in a bunch of reprint sets, but for us, at the moment, it's only in... thingy. What I am going to say is we just have 3 copies of Fusion. I think having just 3 copies of Fusion is fine. Realistically, us getting 2 specific material and the Fusion monster is not going to happen. So it doesn't really matter. But if we do, we'd like to be able to play them, right? Alright. Flavor Inspector's pretty good. That's Fusion material. Outfielder's fine. Psychic Upper is fine. Breaking News is a bit crap. A level 6 2000 attacker is also not really what we're after. We got Flavor. We got Ga. Outfielder. We have Psychic Upper. We have Breaking News. And we have Dolphin King Iroquois. Okay. Do we actually have any extra deck yet? I don't know if we pulled any extra deck. How does this game fare, in your opinion? Like, does it have enough feature that you would change? They add a third sequel. I think more than anything. So this game, it has one issue that I have with it. Is it specifically removed the walking around part? Like now everything's just from menus. That's the only thing I dislike about this. Other than that, I'd say this game's like a positive in every way. I think more than anything, you just add more like characters, you add more story, you add more cards, and that's all you really need to do. I would happily like buy a third version of this game if it ever came out. No, we were so close to Fortissimo. Okay, back to Hyperspeed. Okay, Hyperspeed is still good, but like again, we have to high roll. We have to high roll, otherwise it's going to be just nothing but crap. I don't think we've high rolled. 1 up. 1 side reverse. Mask. These are like actually 3 of the worst Rush Duel cards ever made. Ah, we've hit an ad break. Right, we'll wait for the ads. Guys. If anyone doesn't have ads, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to wait for everyone else. That's just how this goes. This pack is It is what it is. What I can do is start writing down these cards. 1 side reverse. Mask of Volos. Explain how the PvP kinda works. What do you mean, Promanicus, when you say how the PvP kinda works? Because there is PvP in this game, but it's very difficult for us to do it because we're on an emulator. So we would have to connect to like the emulator's PvP server effectively, and then we could play against other people that are also doing the same thing. I'm more surprised this has global coat of painting. So this is a mod that makes it English. Aren't we doing PvE? Yes, we are doing PvE. We're just going to be playing the game natty. Taking this into this pile of crap we're going to have here into any sort of PvP would be very, very awkward for us. Alright, ad break's over. Back to opening cards. Kariba! I mean, that would be exciting if we had more. Again, that would be exciting. Unfortunately, not super great. How many cards are we at now? 34, because we lost a card somewhere still. Okay. So we need to open up 2 more packs. Alright, second to last pack. Stop! Okay, this is the most modern pack in this box, or in this game. So, theoretically, this has some, like, real spice in it. So we got Zerato would be amazing. Any of the 2500 bosses would be fantastic. We'd take Watchman. 100% we'd take Watchman. We have Blackluster Soul Jersey. We'd happily take that. Jamp Check is in here. Just more 25s. We have a bad boss, but we would even take it. We have some, like, decent fusions in here. There's some, like, okay spells, including some, like, generics. Some of the, like, low-level monsters are also just, like, decently strong. So, like, we'll take any of this. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of stuff in here we can't use, but there's a lot of stuff in here that would just be fine. Anything you pull here, monsters is good. Yeah, that's the hope. Alright. Come on. So again, that's one of those cards that's just like, it's good if we have the rest of the jersey package. 1500 vanilla, we take that. Heal Healer is a generically okay card. Ghost Vicious is good if we get other zombies. Cannon Soul Jersey is like fine. He is a 1400. Oration of Jersey Rights. Arts Angel. Glyco Razor. Heal Healer. Ghost Vicious. Cannon Soul Jersey. Alright. One more pack. One more pack before we build this deck. So we get. Hey, Toti, welcome, welcome. It's bad after hitting COG. It feels like you've beat the game for 1 month. Oh, Shocking Lightning Attack. So this is the Beast Gear pack. It's also like the second set, so it's another one of those, like, there's not really much great in here. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. There is, like, some okay stuff. There is some okay stuff in here. The problem is, I don't think we're going to pull any of the high rarity, so... That is a really good card. We don't have a lot of Psychic at the moment, but if we get any more Psychic... Right, Beast Gear Gyro Jackal. Lamoon. That is now a target for Seahorse Carrier. Nandes. Archfiend Summoning Flute. Okay. Alright, let's get cracking with this. Roman pick. Beast Gear Gyro Jackal. We have Lamoon the Party Princess. Nandes. And Archfiend's Summoning Flute. Alright. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Now, building this deck might be a bit of a faff, so you have to bear with that. Right, what we also need to do is we need to save the game. Save the current situation! Of course we save the current situation. You nuts. All the decks we were making and testing. Well, to be fair, 3 of those are from, like, completing the tutorial. Alright. Oh, it's put all of the new cards right here so we can see them. That's so good. Okay, that means we probably have 1 extra pack then. Oh, I have to take that out in a sec. Okay, that is everything. So we have a 46 card deck. Because we have the extra 1 card, which was... Psypick Upper. Not Psypick Upper, the other one. Wasn't it you? Didn't we click you twice? Did we not click you twice? That was Wave Shaft, apparently. Okay. So we have to take 5 cards out of this deck right now. That is what we need to do. I don't think any monsters are coming out. I think realistically it's going to be all the dead spell cards we can't do anything with. Pay 500 life points, add a level 8 monster with 500 defense from your graveyard to your hand. We don't have those, so that can come out. I think that's probably staying. Do we have any 1 monster above 2500? Or above 2000? Yeah, we got 17, we got 18, we got a 16, we got 17, we got 18. We have Sneezing Greedazals. Yeah, we have 2 bosses total. Especially on a level 1 normal monster. Do we have level 1 normal monsters? We do. Right, 1-up is live. We keep that. Level 7 or higher spellcaster. That's dead. Machine on your field, destroy opponent's attack, inflict 300 damage to your opponent. Do we have... do we have machine monsters? Beast. Beast Warrior. Aqua. We do have a machine. We have Soul Jersey, who is a machine. We're probably not keeping it, are we? We should probably take a look at some of the rest of this quote. So this is when you put normal special summon, follows your barriers, then you face up fairies, top from the field, to special summon. I mean, we have fairies. Beast type monster on your field. Oh, that's the wrong button. Which one's the right? It's this one, right? So if we go down to the traps again, let's just read what these do. 100%. 1 fairy monster from your hand. I mean, that's just a burn for 500. We probably don't need that. Constructor Revolution doesn't do anything. We have just like a bunch of burn cards, which is like the weird part of this. Right, that's probably our deck, I think. I think we're done. I think we've got it. Hey, it's Micro. Welcome, welcome. Little D is going to carry this deck. I hope so. I really hope Little D is able to do everything we need and more. Change the deck name to, I don't know, Masochist. Done. Alright. And we have our ace card. Alright. So we have the UTS. So this is the story. I guess, should we just plow the story? Is that what we're going to do? Let's see what happens. So we've done the tutorial already. What character are we using? That is an excellent question. I mean, if we're doing the story, I think we just... I haven't, like, looked into the characters. What? You didn't take my Earth Damar? In the words of Earth, that's a case of mistaken identity. No, an alien identity mistake. This translation is going to be wonky. I finally found a real alien. Don't be so down. UDS will steady rush to let our company, UTS, and also help us capture aliens. I see. Aliens are probably good at finding other aliens. If there's anything I can do, just tell me. This game is full English professional voice acting. Exactly, exactly. I don't know how to do like these voices specifically as well, like for these 3. Ah, this alarm. Oh, it's a job request. All right, our first job. You're in charge of the phone, Udius. Understood. Ha! I-beams! I don't know if we're going to have the entire... I don't know if we're going to be doing the entire story, because this kind of goes on for a bit, doesn't it? Shoot I-beams, huh? Story clear. We got tickets and gold. I didn't even do anything! Alright, so what's the story again? The plot follows arc up to the 1st to 4th. I assume so, yeah. Udius Velgia. Now a lone space warrior has come from the far reaches of a distant galaxy. Hey, move it! Udius, don't spread your cards out here. Sorry. Udius, stop wasting time. Let's go quickly. But the cat might have been abducted by aliens. Where should we search? An alien who likes pets and likes cats might be a resident of the Velgia star cluster. Go ask around different places. Ask for your feet. UTS! You really not going to give me any duels? We're just going to... Come on, guys. For now, it's to various people. The characteristic of the cat. Looking for a cat. Cat abducting alien. A cat abducting alien? That sounds interesting. I'm an agent of the cat abducting aliens. If you want to know the cat's whereabouts, then duel me in a rush duel. Whoa. What? We've already found an alien agent? No matter how you look at it, he's just an Earthling kid. What an impressive mimicry ability. I feel like we're missing something. Anyway, duel this kid in a rush duel and get the information. Right, first duel with the garbage pile. Let's see how it goes. Rovian is the final boss, so 7's duel unlocks. Decided to try the PvP on my Switch and managed to find one of the 42 people who play ranked this month. Nice. I really don't know how many people, like, play this game. That's the thing. Select deck. Like, is it literally 42 people that are, like, playing? Like, actively? Because it's the same thing with, Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection. Alright, well, Bro's ace monster is Volos, so we might be okay here. Problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be solved a lot faster if the Pro Tag could shoot I-beams at the villains. He also has a sword and a spaceship. So, like, he's pretty good in those regards. Ah, we lost rock, paper, scissors. Right. I want to go to the settings. Oh, it's the wrong button. Let's not do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Perfect. Is that Thunder the Thunder? And Armor Knight? And then he passes. What possibly is in your hand that you wouldn't play here? What possibly could that be? Well, there's his ace monster. It's ours as well. Right, settings. Alright, fast animations. Phase change animation off. Turn that off. That's fine. Don't need that. Automatic draw's fine. Summoning animation's fine. Battle animation's fine. Okay, that looks fine. Alright. Zero level 6. Umi Vase up in the field, so that's not doing anything. Both of these are super duper weak. No much to field, plus 2 much for 0, attack from your grave and body deck. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and set this. Tribute summon, survival swordfish. Set a monster. We'll go ahead and tribute summon Mask of Volo. So like I said, I carved my hand to the graveyard to change the original attack of a face-up level 6 or lower monster to 15. So what you're telling me is it is completely useless. Oh no, he's going to redirect my attack! To think you could do that! Rush duels are so deep! Hey, Sakadetsu, welcome, welcome. He's playing around Curse. Oh my god, he actually is. He's actually playing around Curse. Just like Evolution Legacy series, this game also has its own dedicated Rush community on Discord, though I think it's less than 200 people. That's not too surprising, really, is it? This energetic boy looks good. We're cooked. I mean, we could just lose. There is still a chance. If he summons out like a 2500 guy, like we could just lose to that. He discarded his ace monster. He's kept 3 cards in his hand. What are those cards? He also could have just tribute summoned the Volos. Bro, the AI in these games is so different. It's built so different. Alright. Let's go, Roman Pick. I want to use Roman Pick's effect, but I can't because my life points are higher. Tribute Roman Pick. Summon Archfiend Summoning Flute, and I don't think it really makes much difference here. Sure, we'll summon out Ghost Vicious. Ghost Vicious is cool. I mean, how is he even gonna survive this? Double direct attack. 3,500 down to 28. Bro is already cooked. He thought he could. He can't. I guess AI doesn't set bluff cards. The thing is, it's just like it's hurting yourself in Rush because you're just drawing less cards. Damn, Rush should have their own app so it can't dirty Duel Links. Hey, Kim friend, welcome on in. Jombidu. That's not cool. I can't beat that. Okay, we could just stop burning. I mean, we always set. We'll set. Yeah, you don't do anything, right? You have 7 fish monsters in your field. That's only if you have a level 5 zombie. Right, things aren't looking great. Things aren't looking, like, super great right now. We need to basically stall until we find a boss monster. Scoop and get more packs? Nah, we don't do that. Is a 2400 attack monster too good for this game? I mean, it might be. It might be. Max Raider too strong. He's also got Little D! He's got the Little D! Ah! Right, having the board wiped is generally a good thing, because it means we'll draw more cards, because we can empty our hand more. We can start attacking over as wimps. Valkyria, draw! Okay. So we choose a face-up winged attribute monster on our field, and it gets piercing. Well, that's not useful. So... Nandes! I tribute Nandes to summon Vietor. I'll summon out Cannon Soul Jersey. To battle. If he has another redirect my attack. Ah! I've been outplayed! Ah! My life points! I'm coming for you, little D. Bro said shady, watch out. We can't play around it if he has. Tomato Rush Duels is complicated and deep game. Also, 2400 vanilla is unoutable. It's too strong. This is Limit 1 lies. Not in the real game. Max Raider is what happens when enough people spend their UR Dream tickets on Axe Raider. Oh god. It kind of is just buff Axe Raider with like an extra axe. That's kind of his entire shtick. Oh god, Hydro Magician. We're gonna get beaten up by Hydro Magician now. Go on, yeah, that's right. Attack in the wrong order. Another 200 damage in. No way an energetic boy will beat you. I mean, he might. Look at that haircut. How do we beat that haircut? There's no way. Sure. 1-up. Return to the field. Platnodon. That might be important if we draw a bunch of bosses. Okay. We have no way to get that off. We can't kill the other ones anyway, so that doesn't matter either. So what we should do is summon Flavor Inspector. Summon Silverwolf. Tribute both of these. Inside me is screaming! Summon! Bluetooth Burst Dragon! Activate Bluetooth Burst Dragon's effect. We set Little D. We're not allowed to tribute Little D because he's the Bay. Okay. That's just how this works. We go battle. Alright, now we'll attempt to attack the Max Raider and he's going to redirect the attack again. Oh! Right, we've outed the boss. We've outed the boss. We're okay now. We're okay. It'd be very funny losing to game 1. I mean, that's the point of the challenge, right? That is the whole point. I must say, what I like in these miniature animations with the top view reminds me of the old 5Ds era DS games. I never actually played the 5Ds ones. I played the GX ones. I never played the 5Ds ones. His little D's killing my little D! That's not fair. That's just not fair. Alright. Well, we can wipe out 2 of his monsters here. Using my overpowered effect. Bluetooth Burst Dragon. I mean, you're 16. Summon you. Tribute you. To battle phase. Right, come on, Psypic. I entrust this attack with victory. Direct attack. Easy. Easy clap. Easy clap. 1-0. Next time I'll win. I mean, you probably will. That was actually kind of close. That was a lot closer than I was wanting it to be. Put it that way. So all of this stuff we just won, all of that's redundant. That's not for us. We even got Max Raider. We took his ace monster. And we just enjoy the loading screen. I lost! There's a lady over there who loves cats. She definitely knows something. What a straightforward agent! It seems we could build a good relationship with the cat abducting aliens. Alright, let's go to the cat-loving lady. Story clear. Who is the cat-loving lady in this game? That's just some another rando NPC. Is that the lady? But why is the music suddenly so skip story only rush? I don't want to skip all the story, but we're probably going to skip. We're not going to like read through all of it. Creature in the universe. I'm the servant. Katsama. She's saying something amazing. Velgear aliens pamper their pets so much they get ruled by them. This person might be going down the same path. We're looking for a cat like this. I am aware of the location of all of the cats in this town. Of course, I know where that cat is, but it seems to be enjoying its free time now. If you want to know its location, then win against me in a rush. Ooh. Alright. What is this game, by the way, Tomato? This is... I mean, if we do exclamation mark RRM, its full name is there. Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel, Dawn of the Battle Royale, Let's Go Go Rush. Alright, we go again. Oh! Did you see the ace monster? Did you guys see the ace monster? That was Bender Break. We're gonna get Bender Broke. Bender Broken. We might actually just not set back row. How have we lost rock, paper, scissors twice? And forced to go first. This should have been happened before. 2500 defense, how do we beat that? Oh, crap. We just need him to have another face-up card, and then we absorb its attack. Right. We'll set Little D. We'll set Slugger. We'll tribute Slugger. Summon this. Do we even set one-sided reverse? I think we are going to set it, because I need to, like, not brick as well. Okay. Oh, I could have just used Gate Gargoyle instead. So I can use its effect to discard. I see, because you have Duel Links and tag. We burn with Pyro. Oh yeah, it was like... It's one of those things where, like, so many people will stream just, like, in the Master Duel section, even when they're not playing Master Duel. They do the exact same thing in Pokemon, so I'm kind of like, we could just... Oh, crap. I guess this is fine. That's Diabolic King Beetle! Nobody tell Serena. Oh my god. Friendly Big Sister is about to absolutely bully us. We now need to make sure we draw 2 normal summonable monsters. Why is she so good? I love how as well we're like, why is she so good as she summons Bender Break and Diabolic King Beetle. Ah! 1700! Turn end. Can I turn this around? I mean, you're winning that now, so I wouldn't... Okay, we have 2 normal summons. It's a shame we have to waste, like, 2 pretty good normals here. I'm gonna get rid of you. Tribute 2 to summon out our dinosaur boss monster. Does effect if your life points lower than your opponent's, place 1 card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. Why isn't that working? That one. 2 goes to the graveyard, once it's the graveyard, if it damages your opponent. Okay, so it's just a burn effect. We don't need that. We'll set this instead. Nah, that's not going to do anything. We'll go to battle. Attack over Bender Break. Oh no, my ace monster. Right. Will Tomato bend or break? Oh! Right, all forest. Tribute 2 monsters to advance summon. I'm light. I'm light. No way, I'm a light monster. No way. I've just been hard counted. Ah! Alright, this ain't looking good. This ain't looking good, guys. This ain't looking good. We're gonna take 21 more damage. We need something right now to turn this around. I mean, if we could just set 3, we'd be alright. We have so many, like, level 5s and 6s in the deck. I don't know how viable, like, stalling is for us. It's bad, though. Why do we keep it, the beetle? I mean... Yeah. For Zuzu, will get a boost because it's a beast. That's probably the best we can hope for. Right. Tribute Seahorse Carrier. Pazuzu. Tribute to summon Iruka. Go to battle. I mean, we really need this to stick. No! Alright. We have to choose monster. We have to choose monster. Okay. Oh, okay. So for anyone that doesn't know, that trap card, we have to call the top card of our deck. And if we get it right, our attack happens as normal. If we get it wrong, the attack gets negated. I'm just going to attack over this. Blue Fang is a crash too. Don't worry about it. Insect best deck. True. Can we get friendly big sister to Duel Links? Go Rush World needs more characters. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Advance. Oh no! Stop. To think you could do that. Rush Duel. It's deep. Okay, that's just a crash. Oh no. Why is it Darkness Crested Hawk again? Okay, that's 100 damage we're taking. I assume he's gonna crash. Wait, if I do this, he might attack this instead, depending on how the AI works. We're not baiting it with attack position, I'll tell you that much. No, okay, he's just gonna attack it with that one. It would have been very bold to put that in attack. Pretty good trap for beasts. Now, I want to see unfriendly big sister, just the same model but with a frowny face. Yeah, it could work. We have two beasts, so I could reduce its attack. It would go down to 19. I could only attack it with an 18. So realistically, it just doesn't do anything. I think we have to just empty as much as we can. We can't get stuck with high levels in our hand. Okay. Not the strongest turn, but let's see what happens. Come on. Summon the monster. Oh, 15. 14. Okay. Doing a big think. Big think. I'll keep attacking. Battle! Using this trap doesn't really get me anything, so I'm just gonna not. Having the body in hand might... I mean, we have to find... Right, we have to dig. We have to dig. We will get this card out of our hand. The only thing I'm worried about is that we'll get, like, the boss monster, but not have enough bodies to summon it. That's what I'm a little bit worried about. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Which turn? What do you mean, like, which turn is it? I don't even know how to check in this. Okay. So we're going to set all of this. Then we're going to tribute... If I don't summon a light, I can probably put something in attack mode. This is a little bit greedy. We'll get a little bit of damage in. Alright, let's see what he does. I'm rooting for the NPC every time. I mean, they have like play sets of everything, bro. They shouldn't be losing this either way. Okay, we've got Blue Eyes White Cat. I'll take 300. Depending on the order he attacks in here, we might... Nah, okay. He, by the way, attacked a tribute set monster with that. Okay, that's fine. Right, come on. He's here. We don't want to deck out. Which makes me kind of not want to use Roman Pick. But if I do use Roman Pick, I can get another card. Alright, let's go for it. Actually, no, there's no reason to, because we're about to wipe. How much damage would it be? Attack over that, attack him for 18, attack him for 12. Escrow. Boo. There was a very slim... I don't actually know if we had any psychics left in the deck, though, to be honest. So maybe that was just all around silly. You deck out before you win? Nah. Don't worry about that. We got this. Wait, can I use this effect? No, I don't. Okay. That's fine. Can't remember what the activation condition was then. Alright. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Summon the monster. My turn. I entrust this attack with victory! Alright. We are getting hard carried right now by Bluetooth. How long will Bluetooth manage to actually carry us, though? That is the question. How long can it carry us? Potentially quite a long time. Wow, we got a fat load of nothing from that. Not that we would use it anyway, but... I lost! Cat returns to his master. I'll tell you the location. This is you, we've located the cat. Prioritizing securing the target. UTS! Gah. Always gah. Missed it again. Seems this cat has taken a liking to me. Nicer. Alright. I'm glad we found Mii-chan. Here's your payment. That lady had a really nice smell. The cat? What's with the cat? Today's cat, it was different from the one we missed before. Is this the UTS that can solve any problem? A new customer? My dog's gone missing. Dog in your home. Please find my precious one. Outskirts of town. What do you mean? You're lying about only having a dog, aren't you? Or maybe you don't have any pets at all. Meow! Can I ask you why you think I'm lying? Cat hair's on you. Happy to see a cat with that fur colour in the forest the other day. Cat hair, mystery, hair, mystery, so... Chemistria! Here he is. The boy is here. You revealed your true identity, alien. It's not an alien, this is from MIK, the Men in Black. Even elementary schools know us. Surprising, like a peach pea. Indeed. Alien control units. I am Manabu Sogetsu. I am the floating Neanderstar. Our job is to control aliens. Inspection. Sample this card nearby. A rush duel card. Udius, I told you not to spread your cards around outside so much. That's your card, Yuhi. Damn it! Give it back! Surrender, illegal alien. Damn, the new Duel Link event looking cool. Yeah, they've gone all out with this one. Came to Earth from my homeland, the Velgia Star Cluster. I can't allow my freedom to be taken away. Like we're speaking different languages, speaking. Chemistrinia! Does he have to shout every time? Real. Let me warn you, with a single stroke for me. What? God, there's so much, like, yap going on. Because I like the story, but, like, we don't need all of this talking, right? A card game is out of the question. I understand. You are a warrior. If you are a warrior, you cannot avoid a duel. Yare yare dane. To duel in a place like this. Hey, Manabu, no way. Fine, who's the opponent? I will go. Valkyria Reva! It's decided. If you win, you can take Udius, but if Udius wins, he'll be free. I don't intend to lose. Manabu Sogetsu! Russia duel! Udius Velgia. Go Russia! Alright. First real character. Let's see what happens. Can we beat Mana Bro? Or is he going to absolutely destroy us? We've lost rock, paper, scissors every time. Surrender, illegal alien. That is a hand of all high levels. Well, I think we have to just summon the biggest thing we can and hope it survives the turn. Dolphin King Iroquois. You got this. Will he even have Salamander? So yeah, his ace monster is Salamander on like the on the start screen, on like the dual screen. So we know he has at least one Salamander. He's burned me for 400. Uh-oh. No, not turn one! I'm bricked! Okay. This isn't looking great. This is, we might be cooked. We might be a little bit cooked. That's another high level! There's no point in setting the trap card, because it doesn't do anything. And we don't draw any more cards if we set it or if we hold it, so we might as well just hold it. He's got consistency spells! So let's discard a fire card, draw another card. If he has a field spell, draw another card. Alright, he didn't summon anything else, so we have a chance, but like, we can only draw one possible body. It is a body, but we're back to like, if I summon this, I could get like... Does it matter? Does it matter at all? Emptying the hand is probably the priority. I should have done this before, actually. I should have just tributed over everything. That was just me being really stupid. He's spiral geysering me, bros. Oh, I can't tribute it because of spiral geyser. Ah! Alright, to be fair, I've kind of done this to myself. I should have just tributed over on turn 1 all of the level 6s. I don't know why I didn't. Just for some reason, my brain just was not working. He's summoning another boss! Is he going to summon a second salamander, or is it going to be like Phlogiston or something? Oh, it's Magmax. Magmax Mantelveda. And then he's floodgated me! Brother! Brother in Christ! What is this? Right, I was never special summoning, but still. Bro just like locks me down as well. Alright. I mean, we have a draw, so no matter what it is, we're just dead. Thank God Flavor Inspector is here. Mystery handcuffs. How do we look at his graveyard? X. It's that one. So this is choose one face-up monster on your opponent's field. Okay. This turn, it cannot be tributed for a tribute summon. Oh, wrong button again. You know what? I'm coming for you. Oh, bro, just combustion crisis us to death. Okay, we do get a new pack though. We do get to open a new pack. Hints for victory. Oh, you got locked, seriously. Absolute domination. This is just the Manabu masterclass. Manabu's just too strong. He's too powerful. How are we supposed to defeat him? Right, what we will do is skip that. Wait, did that progress the story? Right, we need to change our losses to 1. Then we need to return to main menu, head to the shop, go to card packs, and then we're going to spin the wheel. So we get Genesis Master Road is a really interesting set because this is the last 7 set. So there's some pretty interesting stuff in here. Alright. Okay. Hold. Right, that's really cool. That does nothing for us right now. That also does nothing for us right now. That's a new boss monster that actually, that's going in the deck. That's fine. Right now, that doesn't do a lot for us. I mean, we're slowly getting some reptile pulls, right? Right. Let's put these in the list as well, just so we know. Durga, the Shadow Flower. Vulcan, Ignite. Clawmeleon and Spy Turtle. Alright. Right, we'll go ahead and edit our deck. The question is, what do we actually want to take out? Probably some of the higher level stuff. Why is edit deck over there? Alright. Is Spy Turtle worth putting in? Yeah. You definitely are. I mean, we'll put Durga in. There's no reason not to. So I'll put all of those in. So what are our worst tribute monsters? Probably Mask of Volos. Ghost Vicious is 17. I mean, you're 16, but you don't really do anything. You'll be better later, but right now you're not very good. And that's kind of it. That's everything out. Right. I guess that's it. Manabu Bros so back. Cool, I didn't know the creator is a Rush. Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. It's seen a bit of play, like a bit of competitive play. It'll be interesting to see what happens when it comes to Duel Links, though. Alright. Advance the story. So skip. You okay, game? There we go. Deal with Manabu. Outside or unbreaking, though? I don't know what we mean when we by that. It's decided if you win, you can take Udius, but if Udius wins, go rush. Alright. Let's go. Alright, this time, we will win, right? With our new boss monster, there's no way we can lose, right? Our new boss monster doesn't really do much. Oh, we won RPS. Alright. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. We can win. We can win the run back. Another high level. So it comes down to, do I want to have 2 of these? Probably. I want to get these out of the hand for sure. Losing the 15, like, kinda sucks, but at the same time, eh. Empty the whole hand, try and draw into the better bosses. The issue is, as soon as a 25 hits the board, we're in a really awkward spot where we just kind of need the Bluetooth again. Activate spell card. Heavy roller. Discards Nitro, draws a card. Set and tribute. Tribute set. Alright. Let's summon Lamoon. See if he has his trap card. He didn't use it. Flip this up. Go to battle. I don't know what defense he's going to have, so I'm just going to attack with this. Okay, that's fine. You can Combustion Crisis me. I don't mind. Okay, it was Flame Champion. 13. I couldn't remember what the defense on, like, Flame Cerberus was, and I don't know what he would have. Alright, well this is already going a lot better. The problem is, all he needs to do is drop a Salamander, and we are back in a very precarious position. Chemistry draw! Okay. Advanced Summon. Right. Flame Cerb is down. I can't beat Flame Cerb right now. I will use this, because again, getting these cards out of my hand is probably for the best. My strongest monster! Couldn't overturn it. End turn. Right, come on. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. So summon. Tribute 1. Tribute 2. Come forth, my backup ace monster, Sneezing Greedazows. Then we'll go Cannon Soul Jersey. Tribute over. Go to battle. Is this going to be another Combustion Crisis? No. Okay. Oh, this might be it. 18. Can we get in for that 17? I entrust this attack with victory. Direct attack. Alright. Easy, easy. See? We lose once. That's fine. Right? We got our bonus pack. The bonus pack, like, really took some stuff out of the deck. More than anything else. It didn't really, like, make our deck much stronger. But, like, it just kind of got some of the guff out. And that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Now the question is going to be, who's going to be our next opponent? I'm guessing they're going to, like, thread a whole bunch of, like, no-name NPCs in between the the actual characters that we know. Wasn't that Manabu guy strangely intense? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Story clear. Manabu Flame Test Reaction Deck. Okay. I mean, that's cool. Okay, advance the story. Why are we seeing that again? Oh, laser beam eyes. When grilling yakitori, a strong flame from a distance is best. Okay, so we're using Udius's special abilities to just cook food right now. Ooh, okay, we're going straight into Chupataro. It's sped away at incredible speed. Our yakitori, it's gone! Work of an alien. Act for once, they're actually correct. Kawaii Duel narration. Unfortunately, Kawaii Duel's not going to be in this game, we know that for sure. That cry just now, could it be? Strange footprints. I know, an alien. I'm not going to lie, I forgot that the Earth Thamar was like this big thing in the first season. Like, obviously, it ends up being, like, really important throughout the entire thing, but, like, you forget that it was just, like, a thing that Yuhi lost. Okay, another, like, no-name NPC. Hearts, lantern, such refined taste. That kind of questioning. Do you say my favorite yakitori? A rush duel, but I love rush duels just as much as yakitori. I wonder how many duels are actually in this game, like between like all the rando like NPCs and then the actual story duels. This guy has Volt Condor as his ace monster. Okay. Approachable big brother. All right, let's go. Oh my god, we won rock, paper, scissors again. We're turning it around. What part of the anime story does the game end? Well, since it goes up to the box that Rovian, like it's like Rovian's box, I would assume it will go up to there. But I don't know, to be honest. Right, tribute over. Activate Psychic Upper. That's pretty rough. That was a pretty rough mill. Not gonna lie. Hopefully that doesn't just spell the end. Let's see what happens. And she plays Handy Lady because the pack isn't in the game yet. Oh, so it wasn't in the game when she first got introduced then, I guess. It's fine. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. He'll just pass the turn. Kado seto. Kado seto. Kado seto. What's this? This guy's playing defense mode. He's setting back row. He's emptied the entire hand. This guy's on a completely different level to everyone else who's been fighting. Okay. Tribute these. Summon that boat. Summon turtle. We'll go ahead and summon... Get both of these out. Go to battle. Okay, we attack over the Luminous Parrot. Attack over Lesser Dragon. And then we'll get for a direct attack with the boat. Right, we kinda need to end this quick, just in case he summons something big. But we know his boss monster is Volt Condor, which is only a 22. So like he could clear our board with Volt, but we can clear Volt. So that's not the end of the world. We'll take that. We'll take that any day. Go get him, boat. Go get him, Dolphin King. Go get him, Fuzuzu. Easy clap. Unstoppable. There's no way. There's no way we could ever lose to approachable Big Brother. Her actual deck is a post-story though. Ah, like DLC sort of thing. That's kind of a bit sad though. Like, you'd think you'd like just retroactively go back and change it with the update. I mean, Handy Lady's a cool deck as well, but like it's not like a real deck until like now. Like it's only just become a real deck in the OCG. Yakitori was stolen. Let's go, Udius. Advance the story. Alright, Chupataro time. Chupataro time. This is Yuamu. Bah, scary, bah. Yo, Mech-chan. This Chupa will. Chupataro, bro. You have to, like, control yourself. That is not acceptable behavior. Found you, Chupa! Is the Yakitori alien here, huh? Yuamu, what's with that outfit? Meg-chan? Yes, it's the perfect Meg-chan I made to catch the culprit. Chupa! Perfect, Chupa. Meg-chan's cowbell is gold, not silver. Her cloak has bar letters sewn into it, and her familiar's staff is more robust. Is a more robust Shetland sheepdog, Chupa. The skirt has also 5mm longer, and it's not fluffy enough, Chupa. Oh, hey, it's the weird Miss Mutton kid from Duel Links. It exactly is. Meg-chan is a monster card with lots of fans because her cuteness and strong character. I don't have time to deal with fakes like this, Chupa. Collecting Meg-chan. It's Chupa's noble mission. If I collect all the Meg-chan in the world, someday I'll become the real... Meg-chan, and I can touch her with my own hands. I think that's a mistranslation. The Super Meg-chan time will come. Such a thing possible? Rushdu, you're deep! No way that's possible. Collecting Meg-chan. Continuous attacks? Now do Yakitori attacks? Chupa Chupa stole something precious. After gathering and analysing various information, we found out the common point of the attack people is Meg-chan. Yakitori has nothing to do with Meg-chan, right? That's because it's delicious. Okay. What a stray bullet. We also... I'm really bad at fucking giving out shoutouts. So I'm gonna do that now before I forget. Shout out to Micro. Micro is a lovely, lovely streamer that does a bit of Rush, a lot of Speed, does a lot of Master Duel, does custom cards on Dueling Book, does a whole bunch of different stuff. And also absolutely tried to deafen me with his sound alerts. Carbon measuring device. Indeed, the alien monitoring organization MIK's Manabu Sogetsu and Neanderthal. That's... If you win, you're free. If you lose, come with us quietly. And give me back my Earth Damar. I'll do the Rush Duel Chupa. UTS. So now, it's still using the same deck, but we're now dueling as Yuamu. Okay. Let's see. Our name is Yuho, by the way. That is the translation on this game. Yuho. I'm not sure about that one, Chief. Alright, we'll go first. Although we are actually using her boss monster. It's kind of annoying that this is the hand we've got. Because, I mean, we're always summoning everything, right? We can't actually beat Meek-chan. So, if he summons Meek, we're going to be in a bit of an awkward spot. He just won't do it. He just won't summon Meek-chan, right? He just won't do it. Easy peasy. That could be really rough, because now if he summons out Meek... Okay. Okay. We dodged the bullet, turn 1. This is another issue, is we don't really have a good attack monster. Which makes things very difficult, because we can't really clear the whole board. And with the field spell, he gets 200 extra defense, so Slugger is less likely to be able to clear. So I think we just have to do this. There you go, 1600, so we wouldn't be able to clear that. We could have cleared that one. Alright. Let's see what Chupa's got. We just need to avoid Meek-chan. If Meek-chan comes down, we are in a very poor situation. Let's see what happens. Let's see what he does. Oh, okay. That just lets him pop a guy. That's pretty rough. Like, he loses 2 guys, but, like, his guys were crap, so that doesn't really matter for him. Did we just tribute 2 monsters there? We did. He tributed 2 to set that. What is that then? Bender Break? Or something? I think that's going to be a Bender Break. Right. I'm not going to set a back row. Oriental Tiger. I haven't seen that in a while. I mean, it was still good, I guess, to not play back row, because this thing burns you, equal to your back row. Can we play as anyone? So, when you're playing online, I believe you can. When you're playing in the story, I think you have to play specifically who you're thingy, like, who the story needs you to play as. But I think if you're playing against, like, random NPCs, because, like, we're currently just doing the story and nothing but the story. But if we were to do, like, the other NPC fights, I think we can do those as whoever we want. But again, I think it has to be a character that we've like unlocked so far in the story. I mean, that's not ideal. I guess we're just gonna do this. And pass. You can buy the characters in the shop after defeating them in the story. There we go. Battle phase chupa. Ah. That's fine. You may attack that. We do have Roman Pick live. There's nothing to like... We have to just get lucky with Roman Pick is the issue. But that doesn't really do anything. Wave Shaft again doesn't really do anything. I think we might as well just get rid of the Roman Pick. I think, again, we're just buying time till... Bluetooth shows up at this point. Or a 24 would be fine as well. We'll use this here. We'll send Nandes. We are all waiting for Miss Mutton. No, we cannot. What's this game? This is a Japan exclusive Switch game. Hello, by the way, Cyclone Valley. Welcome, welcome. I mean, he's here. This is still kind of sketch, though. Because once we've used this, it is no longer here anymore. That's going to reduce our attack by 1,000. Bluetooth the Burst of Dragon. I mean, there's not really much we can do about this. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll pass. Oh, we didn't gain the life points. That's what that neg was. I was trying to hit B to like go and change the other thing, but we just didn't gain the life points. That's fine. Field spell too good. It is. Forest is too powerful. Please don't meek me. I really need you to not summon Meek-chan. Okay, okay, okay. Everything's fine. Right, we'll summon this. Tribute over this for this. Tribute over this for this. Tribute over this for this. Activate one-sided reverse. Activate Bluetooth. Ah, we lost our Zenyu Zals. Well. Back over this. That wasn't a tribute set, so we should be fine to clear it with this. Yep. Hunky dory. And then we just get him for 22. Alright. The layout is pretty. It's not like flashing in your ass. I like it. I mean, I do quite like it. The only downside is that because it's a Switch game, it doesn't have like mouse control. So like whenever I play a card game, I always like to click and drag and like move stuff where I want it. This is very much like using a gamepad, right? You got to go left, right, up, down, select things like normally. Just a little bit of quality of life it doesn't have. Outside of that, I think it's really nice. Oh no! Oh, okay. What did you just summon? It's just him? He'll activate the effect and burn us. How do we beat that? Not with any of that, I'll tell you that much. Okay. That's just not gonna work, is it? I guess we just have to go to battle. And then just start clearing 2 monsters each turn and hope that's gonna be enough. And eventually he puts something in attack position. We need to make sure we're only drawing 1 each turn as well. Otherwise we're gonna deck out. He's going to slowly burn us to death. 200 damage at a time. 3 back row. Alright, calm down, buddy. Mega, Giga, Terra, Peta. It's a bit of a over-the-top attack, to be honest. What is this? Hello, Thanos Lock. This is... What is this? This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Psycho Battle Royale Let's Go Go Rush. This is a Japan exclusive Switch game, and this is a English patch for it to make it, yeah, English. Okay. How do we defeat Meeg-chan? We can use this to, like, delay it a little bit. We have nothing. Reducing his level doesn't help. I think I have to change the battle position of at least this in case he uses Meet and Greed. I can't do anything. Alright. We just passed. We just passed. We are cooked, bros. It's feeling like it, isn't it? No! It's punishment handshake event, Chupa! Magical pasture roll! My Bluetooth! Similar format to Rush, right now I'm guessing. It's similar, yeah. It's not like 1-for-1. Like, we don't have, like, Eternal Galactica Oblivion and stuff in this. What do I even do here? We just don't have anything. Okay, 16. Thank you for the follow, Thanos. Meeg-chan's punishment handshake event. The problem is we're going to deck out first, as well as being unable to beat 26. We don't have a strong enough normal monster that matters. Or do we? That's going to be the best chance we've got. The issue is I now need to get a High attack normal monster. Do we have any left? We've definitely used a lot. I don't know if we have any left. I mean, it's our best chance, so we're just going to have to go for it. But I'm not feeling super great about it. I mean, we've got to try and play to our outs, right? Even if the outs are basically a pipe dream. Right, Spytel's gone. Rest in peace. We also lose Gyro Jackal. That's fine. Alright, if we have a normal monster in our deck that's at least 17, there's like a slim chance. If only you were a normal monster, Vieta. I think we are slowly running out of gas here, guys. Right. Right, we got rid of that trap, I guess. That's something. Just activate your skill. Where's my yellow button? Where is my yellow button? That would solve everything. I don't even know what skill I could possibly have in this deck. Like life point gain, legend draw. We don't even have a legend. So that's another card. Alright, at least he didn't summon again, so we're not taking a huge chunk of damage to our life. But we're drawing 2, so we're going to have 1 card left in deck. Which means I think we're just screwed no matter what, right? Yeah, neither of these cards help us. Alright, Archfiend Summoning Flute. Activate its effect. You're in the wrong position for Zuzu. But it's the best play I had. I mean, we could drag this out for a turn. I don't really see a reason to. We'll set, and then we're just dead when he goes to pass the turn. What's he summoning? Another for Zuzu, okay. He just ends his turn. He's like, I don't need to do anything. Tie that bind. Our tie that bind would go hard here. Yeah, we didn't have any high attack normal monsters left in the deck. Chupa wins. 2 losses. 2 losses. No. We did get a forest, which is nice, I suppose. Alright. Loss count goes up to 2. 2 losses already. Feels bad. Feels bad. Is what it is. Is what it is. Which means we get to open another pack. So while we're waiting for this, we will skip that. Jump over here. Let's see what we're getting. Right, something good, something good, something good, something good. We'll take Requiem of Destruction. We will absolutely take Requiem of Destruction. Right. This is where we got our last boss. This is where we got Bluetooth. So let's see if we can get another one. Right, we're not getting a Bluetooth. That doesn't really help at all. That doesn't help. That's okay. That's okay. That also does not help at all. Not the best, if we're being honest. Diabolical Lilith. 300 Lightyear. Headhunters, Parashroom, and Third Coming. Yeah. I was hoping for, like, I don't know, something a little bit more exciting, but it's fine. I'm a bear Lilith, let's go. Unfortunately, that's not going to help us out a lot here. It can go straight in the deck, though. We got room. Alright. This is shuffle 3, level 3 or lower reptiles. We can't do that. You have 3 face-up reptile monsters, so we can't do that. That's fine. This is a beast warrior. You have 10 more monsters in your graveyard. Shuffle 3 beast warriors from your graveyard into the deck. I mean, it comes in just for the stats. I think you do as well. Right, what's coming out? We only had 2 cards here, so nothing, like, particularly crazy. I guess Ghost Vicious is coming out. If a Psychic monster is among them, so I think the chances of that resolving is so low, there's no point really having you in the deck right now. So we'll do that. We'll do that for now. The downside is, nothing that we got is going to help us beat Chupataro. So I think this is going to be a just kind of hope that Chupataro doesn't just open Forest again. Because if he doesn't have Forest, I think we'll be fine. I think Forest is the problem card. If he just doesn't have that, we might just be okay. Alright, let's see what he's got. Let's see what the boy has got for us. Hopefully nothing too scary. Oh my god, we won the rock, paper, scissors again. We were on fire recently. We just cannot stop winning rock, paper, scissors. Go rush. Alright. I don't think I can throw that down turn 1. I feel like it is so important that I just don't lose that card. Alright. Zero attack, tributes both. That is okay, especially if he goes combat. Right, he's going battle. He does attack. The question is, do we summon it? I guess it'll depend on what we draw. Alright, we got Stormbolt. We are definitely not summoning it then. Tribute both of these. Summon out Stormbolt. We'll summon out Digmaul. We are going to flip this up, because if I can get any damage in, we're going to try and get damage in. Go to battle. I'll tell you what, we'll attack with the 12 on this. Okay, that's fine. If he had, like, Earthbound, I would rather lose that than not kill the 16. Right, we're getting for 1,000. Easy peasy. Right, now we just need him to not do the scary combo. Really, the scary combo is just Forest. If he doesn't do Forest, I think we're fine. Okay, Fuzuzu's fine. Thank you for following PC2BTCG. Ow. Alright, we take the 800. 800's fine. 800's fine. That is completely A-okay. Draw for turn. No other bosses. We do just clear with what we have at the moment, so I think we probably, again, just get really conservative and hold on to Bluetooth. Okay, Scaredy Cat is fine. Now the question becomes, do we summon the Blue Fang? I'm going to do it. I'm going to summon out Blue Fang here. I think getting the damage in here and winning before he gets going is the most important thing. Right. He just doesn't have another one. We go battle. We attack. He might have the... Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. We had to get rid of the trap at some point. So that is fine. It's a bit of a annoying blow. But again, we had to force it. Right, 2 back row. Straight to battle. Attacks over Gyro Jackal, that's fine. Question now is he going to have another one of those counter shields? Right, Sketcher Scale. No trap card on summon. Summon out Iruka. Get out Glyco Razor. Go to battle. Now, how greedy are we getting with this? I think we are going to attack with Stormbolt. It was greedy. We knew it was greedy. We knew it was greedy when we declared it. Man, that trap card's so good. I mean, to be fair, we have that trap card, so we can do the exact same thing back. Right, we're getting 15. That's fine. We pass. Only having 115 is not great. Alright, he has a Fuzuzu. Fuzuzu on its own... I mean, it's pretty good, but, like, we're fine. The downside is we've already lost 2 of our big bosses. We only have 1 left. And he still has 3 back row, and if we can't fight through those back row... Because we currently have... Okay, we haven't seen our Fuzuzu yet, so maybe we're fine. Right. If he's got another trap card, we want him to use it, so we're going to do this now. Set 2 14s. Go to battle. Attempt to attack over this. So if he has the counter shield, he couldn't have used it there anyway, because it's only on when you attack a normal monster. Yo, is this the Go Rush video in English? Yes, it is. I wish this game was released in NA. Yes, so do I. Like, just having this in English, like, officially would be so good. Alright, this is gonna be rough. The only way we're beating this is if it walks into our trap. Meat and Greed has hit the board. At the very least, it's only going to attack defense position monsters, so like, we're not taking too much damage here. My Platinum Don. And our turtle. Not ideal. Also, hello JD Scrub. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Fuzuzu is really big here. 1,000 or more defense. Do we have? Oh, we do. We definitely do. Okay. Changing level doesn't matter. So that's fine. I don't think this matters. I think we just set this. Okay, so now our win con is he runs that in and counter shield cleans him up. That's what he does. Is that Paco Waco Taco? Is this how World's gonna look like? Oh yeah. I don't even see what you just summoned. that's fine. You can have your Iwakai Planiao. Okay. Right, that is fine. Hey Tomato, how are you playing this game currently? Is it by emulator? Yes, we're currently on emulator. Alright, I am going to scaredy cats this. Because I need him to not try and suicide into me. So we're going to reduce that one down. I can't even see what's attacking. No, what is attacking what right now? Oh no. I don't know what's attacking. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Surely someone will bring Miss Mutton to Worlds? Fingers crossed. What are we more likely to see then? Miss Mutton or Fuzuzu, the King of Mythical Beasts? Mythical Wind Beast, sorry. That's fine. I will allow this. We'll do this now. You can take some burn. Okay, it's a 14. 22. We'd have to crash into the 22. If he has the trap, he would also absolutely bully us with that. The only way to play around his trap is just to not attack. He's already used 2. He could have a third. He's got 3 back row. I can't even attack the weaker guy to avoid the trap, because it will still go off. I think we just have to just hope he doesn't have it. I think that's the only real option we've got. I mean, that's fine. Adds those 4 back. Yeah, maybe we should have just attacked the other one. I didn't think he would just flip that over so easily. Now, we really shouldn't have gotten rid of our cannon soldier if we knew that he was going to do this. Yes, they're a gentleman's agreement. I'm on it. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. If Meek goes to World, that'd be so good then. How exciting would that be? Someone would be massively thrown, but it would still be so fun. Right. Then we're going to tribute those 2. Blaze of the Wind. Okay. I mean, sure, why not? Let's not put it in attack position. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Come on. I need my last boss. Where is my last boss? He's still in the deck, right? We haven't, like, already used him accidentally. Forgot. No, he's there. He was milled, I think. I don't think we summoned him. We can... We have piercing. That's kind of it. Milling isn't ideal. That's kind of all we've got. We can use Viator to pierce. So we need him to set a card and then just hope it has really low defense. I have to wonder, is Metarian in this game? It is. It 100% is. I'm asking because it could be a good way to screw over random players by literally having a toolbox deck. I mean, kind of. Okay, so we have a Piercer to attack over the defense position. The question is, the other issue is we know that he added the trap that's going to reduce our attack. I really need another high level. We have that for 300. Right, we'll set this. Attribute this to summon this. Let's see what he does. Activate the effect. Give it self-piercing. Go to battle. Yes! Win con achieved! Oh, that was so rough. That was so rough. So how many of the fusions are in this game? So in this game specifically, this goes up to Fortissimo of Whirlwinds, which means we go up to just before Go Rush fusions. So we have all of the Sevens fusions, every single one, but we don't have any of the Go Rush ones. So we got like Sevens Paladins in here, Master of Sevens Road. We have like Multi-Strike. Dragia Star, Mirror Gear Star, all of that stuff. Alright. We managed to get there. We've only lost to each duelist once. We haven't lost more than once to the same person yet. For Metari and Vitristar? No. That's way past. For Metari and Vitristar is like... It's like a year old. Like, maybe 11 or 10 months old in, like, the actual physical game. Is Otis's Dark Spellcaster also here? It should be in one of the special packs. So it should be. It should be in this. I know... Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. Actually released in 21. What are you referring to? Because I'm talking about Full Metari and Ashura Star. Or Full Metari and Vitristar. Because that card's still, again, it's still very new to the OCG. Doing 3 generations. Gold license. Magician of Dark Sevens. Yes. The one that fuses with Darkness Zero Rogue, I think it's called. Is this the only... Is this game only anime cards or OCG included? So this game is all... Every OCG card released up till Fortissimo of Whirlwinds. So every single card that was in the game up till that set is in there. And Fortissimo of Whirlwinds is the Rovian set, where we first got equip spells introduced. It's the set that has, like, the Soul Jersey stuff, like Blackluster Soul Jersey, and the, like, Bandit Diva stuff. Story clear. We got a Meeg-chan! Obviously we can't use it because of the rules we set ourselves, but... It's neat that we have a Meeg-chan. OCG accurate. Yes, 100%. That's a hassle. My head is spinning. Jump, junior employee. Oh well, what a pain. By the way, I forgot to ask which dry cleaner it was. I'm all wet. My clothes are all wet. What's wrong with you? The clothes I took to the dry cleaner are all wet. And then we're just gonna rush duel, because that's what we do. We just meet random people out and about, and then we just rush duel them. That's how we do. Is that Fat Stacks in the chat? Hello, Fat Stacks. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're doing great. We're doing like a challenge run at the moment of a game. But yeah, hope you're doing good as well, Fat Stacks. Welcome. I just checked, and that's not true. Metari and Vitristar, yes, but not full Metari. It's one of those things where, like, it's very easy to get things, like, mixed up. Like, because it could just be, you know, Metarian Retrostar instead of full Metarian. It also could be, like, talking about when the game released. Like, there's a lot of, like, ways to get, like, wires crossed. Yeah, it's what it is. I don't want to use my Fuzuzu yet, because I feel like if I lose Fuzuzu before I get my trap card online, it's really bad. Do we just do it? Nah, we're going to do it. Because we don't know when we're going to draw the counter shield. So, like, playing around it is a bit silly. We do also have Scaredy Cats, which should keep Fuzuzu around a little bit longer, but... Monster settle da. Monster settle da, yo. He's got this. I'm a wet in a rush duel. That's how it be. That's just how it be. Okay, we have... We can send 2 cards to get piercing, for like the tiniest amount of damage, assuming it even gets through. The other issue is milling in this game is super reckless. Wait, why can't I do this? Oh, level 7 or higher reptile. Okay. Not gonna lie, I didn't read it. Right. Let's get this out. Go to battle. Alright, Dragon Sage. Oh, actual Dragon Duelist here. Jet Barracuda. Okay, it's a pile deck again. I'm thinking way too much into this. Enchanting Mermaid. So that was what? Aqua, Fish, and Dragon? God knows what this guy's deck is. Uh-oh. This is fine. This thing can change our battle position. I don't think that does anything. Because he changes me to defense. Oh, he changes defense to attack. We'll go ahead and use this. No reason not to. $1,400. We get that out of our hands, so we get an extra draw. Fuzuzu, no! The issue now is he can send water monsters to the grave to flip up my guys. So now just having wimps in defense doesn't super help. Okay. I guess we'll just pass. Like, if I change these to defense, he can walk over them with anything from his hand. So I don't really want that. I'd rather take a little bit more damage. Hammer Crush! Alright, calm down. Is that Samagellion? Yes. I only recognize this card from being a useless, awkward card I got from a box once. Yes. It is very bad. Battle Shark Samagellon. Or I think it's Warfish Shark Samagellon in English. Rightful Magic? Okay. I mean, if you're going to use it there, that's kind of okay for me. Ow. We're going to take 2,000 attack from the shark, though. I don't think there's a reason to use that. I need the space more than anything right now. I still don't need that. Alright, so we get. Everything up to a certain set. There's probably a few maximums. Yeah, there's loads of maximums in this. Everything, again, except... Like, this even has, This has Blaze Fiends in it. So the only things it doesn't have is going to be anything that is... the Sea Serpent maximums and onwards. No, we don't want to do that. We will set... and set. And we just have to wait until we find a boss. Dragia Burst? Yeah, Dragia Burst is in it. We can't pull him, though, because of the rules that we've set ourselves on this challenge run. We're only opening, like, core sets. Ikkyo! Right, at least he's not using the San Miguelon to change my battle positions. No, it still don't need that. Ow. Okay. Right, boss monster, let's go. That is a boss. Okay, we'll summon this. Tribute both of these. I don't really want to waste some of this stuff, but taking away resources from him is probably worth it. And I think keeping the Silver Wolf potentially to be able to do things is going to be worth it. Right. No trap card. Okay. So if he, because of his bad programming, if he had a good trap there, he might have used it on that attack. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Getting rid of that is huge. I will say I'm disappointed that that thing didn't appear in the anime. Seriously, it's just a giant three-headed Gragius. I don't know if it was in the manga. I haven't read all of the Rush Duel manga, but it might be a manga exclusive. I know in the manga is where Luke uses Zero Gears and Full Clad. And there's a beast. Right. Summon out Wave Shaft. Tribute for this. Activate the effect. We'll send Turtle Protector. Flip this up. Go to battle. Right, we're getting for 6. Go with Psychic Upper, get another 18. And then Gyro Jack will go. Apparently very similar to literally the first ever Maxim we saw, Yggdrago. I mean, yeah, Yggdrago is like just iconic at this point. Right. What's Bro gonna do? Is he gonna do anything? Or is this Jova? Is Serious Boy got anything left in the tank? He just passed. Right, straight to battle, I think. I will never give up because you guys are here. That's you guys, by the way. That's you guys, chat. Right, at least we didn't lose to Serious Boy. Also, so far, we haven't lost to, like, unnamed NPCs, which is really, really good. Like, it's really, really good. Outside of that, discover the Popsicle art in the main Dragon Gears. I mean, I've always really liked the Dragius stuff. I've really liked a lot of the Dragius decks as well in Duel Links, but I just don't like the current iteration of it. The Meta Gear stuff. I lost. And then he's going to tell us the location of the dry cleaner. Story clear. Get our 3 bits and bobs. Okay, so it's going to be cleaning shop now. Where they have oversized heads and are literally choking on Popsicle, and I don't know where they originate from. That's fine, don't worry about that. Alright, but that is going to be the end of today's stream. We have run over a little bit because we're having a lot of fun, but that is going to have to be it for us today. I am out of town for the next 2 days, so I won't be able to be around much. And that means Sunday is also going to be a very busy day for me. So I will not be streaming on Sunday. So my next stream will be on Tuesday. So if anyone wants to catch probably more of this, I have been really enjoying this. So probably will be continuing this. That will be on Tuesday. So if you want to, you know, come back, hang out again, that's where it's going to be. Same time again on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!